And hello, everyone. Here, we are back with the Hougeki Homies campaign, and you know what? This time we have everybody here this week. Let's go!
Hi, hi. My Batman villain arc backstory is complete.
Yes, we have
Just got
back.
checked out of the mental hospital. Hi.
We have Phil, we have Life, we have Jose, and we have Hedge's camera too over there. Sorry, other side.
Hello,
Oh, we got
everyone.
hedge camera on the stream. Let's go.
We got the hedge
cam?
camera.
Where the hedge cam?
Hedge cam
It's on
on
the stream.
Give me a sim. Give me a second. Where's
Whoa,
Better
boy
I'll
down
find it
there. Let's
eventually.
go.
We got hedge cam.
there.
Hedge cam.
Hedge cam.
Hedge
Let's
cam.
go.
The sunglasses aren't going to be on the entire game because I can't really see out of them. But they'll be on for
I'm
a
not
bit.
playing the beach music again, by the way.
No.
I had to remove it from the game before I bought Plus for Roll 20. I ran out of room. All right, though, gang. So we are back here, and just to fill everybody in, we had a beach episode that was so epic. It was so nice. Everybody played volleyball. Varys failed the Sigma Grind set. Amelie and Finn tried a Great Rich Quick scheme, which they were told would not really work in this city, but would work in other ones. And then Varys heard something. He doesn't know what. Talked to him. The next episode, everybody came back. They woke up. Had a nice day of vacation beforehand. They got to meet a prince, Prince Raphael, who told them of other potential primal reveries, including the plate armor that is known as Borealis, wielded by his brother Prince Durin, the staff Syzygy, which is wielded by Leofiel Aspenvale, the leader of the Noble Wolves up in Yulari, and obviously Godraiser, but also potentially he mentioned a book, Khan's Legacy, that people guessed would be the say that he said that was a special book that the Mage Khan of Thorn wielded. But then after that, they decided to go back, have some fun, go to the Temple District, go to a couple things. Finn got realized immediately when he tried to enter a temple mask in disguise. Everyone else talked to their gods. Finn had a touching moment in Ilmater's temple. Say what?
Quick interruption, I put. He also mentioned Syzygy to us, right?
Yes, I did. That's what I said. Syzygy is the one that Leofiel has.
Yep.
Yep. And from there, y'all went in. Y'all partied at night. Varys tried to see if he could replicate the wind talking to him. He could not. But he had a late night visitor that it did very well for him. I finally did what Pod asked, and
about it.
which is funny that Pod missed the one where the ship sailed when Pod has been probably the biggest shipper of that.
Honestly, they're so fucking cute.
It was pretty funny hearing Phil like almost choke up for a second as he started just spamming just shit posts in the voice chat.
Yeah, what y'all can't see on stream is our Discord chat, where Phil here was just spamming memes of like, the ship has sailed, the ship has sailed.
Yeah, boat ships.
Yep, of like boats and whatnot. It was incredible. But from there, they went to the Spire Festival, where they saw Raphael give a speech before a tall dragonborn emerged from the crowd, insulting him and saying basically insulting what dragons had become. He then teleported up to the thing, attacking Raphael. Misha, with the help of Varys, tried to leap into battle to attack him, but she got sent flying across the square. Another guard tried to intervene. He got knocked off of a balcony, and his life was barely saved by the combined efforts of Finn and Kaba. Raphael was not so lucky, as when he tried to take to the sky, put it on his terms, the Dragonborn transformed to reveal Nervash, the Black Death, the ancient Great Worm that you guys had seen released the other day that rendered you unconscious from its roar ability. And you saw him psychically rip the wings off of Raphael's back, or tearing him in half, throwing his body to the city below. As Varys rushed over to Misha, Nirvash gave a speech about how the Eighth Age was over. The age of gods and kings were over, neither of which were safe from him. In his own words, the ninth age had begun. And as the gods and kings fell, so may their monuments fall with him, as he knocked over the Prince Tower as it fell to the city below. And that is where we will pick up. So,
Man.
as y'all can see right here, this section of the city has been destroyed. Narashi was very deliberate in where his destruction. In terms of buildings, the only thing he attacked personally was the Prince Spire, but it was a very large building, so it has fallen. You see dust, debris, everything everywhere. Varys, you are standing in front of Misha, who is basically implanted in a wall. Based on a medicine check we did off stream, you do not know the extent of her injuries. Amelie and Josaku, you two are standing in the crowd, basically stunned at the sheer horror that you've witnessed. Kaba and Finn, you two are standing next to this unconscious guard whose life you have just saved. Thankfully for all of you guys, the Prince Spire was knocked away from the direction in which Misha was hit, but as a result, there has been debris closer towards the section of Finn and Kaba, but that is where we will pick up. What is everybody doing? As the people have been flown into a panic, Misha is still embedded in a wall about 15 feet up with unknown injuries.
I thought I was able to get her out of the wall last time.
You did not pull her out of the wall yet. You got to her. What is everybody doing?
I guess pull Misha out of the wall and try and get her to Kaba.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
I was raging, so I get advantage. Right?
Yes, you do.
Not 20.
Not 20? Okay, yeah, you easily, but gingerly, you're in a rage and whatnot, but you still have that mindset of, I need to make sure I don't hurt her anymore. So you extract her from the wall by moving some of the rubble out of the way. You're pulling out, and one of her arms is just hang off there. So you basically are princess style carrying her in your arms, with that. Who else is doing something? Anybody?
I'm going to investigate the prince's body. I probably can't heal him at this point. But
that would be
he might have some more.
I will say that would be very hard because he was actually thrown in 4 different directions.
I do have Revivify.
Revivify, the body needs to be in one piece.
We
is
can't
very
just,
much
smush him back together. We can't just smush him back together.
This is an ancient silver. This is a young silver dragon body. If you could move the body, which you absolutely do not have the physical capability of doing, he would be long past the point of Revivify when you finally got his body together, because he was thrown to 2 sides of the building around the spires.
Shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to check. I'm going to check his fucking pockets, see if he had anything that might help us.
I don't think Amelie realizes he's not in human form anymore.
No, he was in dragon form.
Oh, so he doesn't have pockets?
No, he doesn't have pockets, and half of his body is buried under the spire.
Okay, I'm gonna help Misha. She needs the healing more than I do. I mean, than he does. She needs the healing more than he does.
Yeah, you cannot heal Raph. Raph is very dead.
Okay, yeah.
He was literally Pod, if it's any indication, he had as a dragon, both of his wings psychically ripped off, thrown off in different directions psychically, and then his body was literally ripped in half at the waist. By Nirvash.
Yeah,
literally grabbed him by used his shoulders and hips to rip him in half at the stomach and just toss the body to the ground.
Man, I hate not being able to do anything about it, because I might have been able to piece them back together with Revivify.
No, Revivify requires the body be in one piece.
I could have tried, but anyway, I'm gonna use a 3rd level healing word on Misha.
All right, roll me your healing word.
Actually, not healing word. Curse. 3rd level cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Okay, do it.
Yeah.
Also, I do not believe you have the component required to cast Revivify. Holy shit!
That's a lot of healing points.
Yo, okay. So with that, we will say, Amelie, you rush over to Varus, who's like basically sprinting towards you guys, carrying Misha in his arms. You lay your hands on her, and you start to see her shoulder actually snap back into place. With her right shoulder, you see it looked like something had happened there. It's sort of, you could see it like snap back. The bruises start to heal. Her elbow, a bruise goes away. In her chest, it looks like almost like one of her rib cages was caved in, but you start to see it like pull back. As Misha like shoots awake, coughs up blood. It's like, oh, what the fuck hit me?
Okay, you really need to hold still after that.
Oh, ow. Oh, where's Raph?
Over here, and up there.
I kind of hold on to Misha a bit tighter when as soon as Pod says it, and I just say, Misha, we need to help people right now.
What? Where is he?
That's what I'm trying to say. He's kind of split up right now.
Amelie, Raph isn't our biggest concern at this point. Raph isn't here with us.
I'm
need to help other
saying
people.
that that's what I'm trying to say. We can't help him.
Raph's dead?
Very much so. I made sure. Well, that came out wrong. I made sure that he couldn't be brought back. That still came out wrong.
No, just say you don't think he can be brought back. Easy way to get across.
I don't think I can heal him. I don't think there's any healing that. Yeah, I know. It really sucks. I liked him. He had some really nice jewelry.
Pause in this. Finn, Kaba, and Josaku, are y'all doing anything?
Yeah, so first thing you go first, Jose.
I'm going over to the Spire to see if there's any survivors and to help them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna send out Chester to go fly around and see if we can find anybody who's wounded, and I was gonna go look as well.
Okay. Roll me perception checks.
Perception checks.
Chester gets advantage if it's
so
based on
you get
size,
advantage
so.
because of Chester. Kaba, what are you doing?
I'm still following Josaku around,
Okay.
helping heal anyone wounded.
Roll me a perception check. Okay. Kaba, you are personally not able to find someone, but I will say with the 17 and the 16, you find two injured people, like they're just like so you guys find like two injured people half buried under rubble, a couple more that have been trapped inside of a building. If you would like, y'all can make group strength check to try and free them from the rubble and the building, and I'll have this like be what y'all are doing for like the next 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Can do that. I'm willing to throw in.
You are on the other side of the crowd. You are not there.
Oh shit.
Can I take the help action instead of trying?
Yes. It will change the AC though, and make it probably a little bit more difficult overall. Because like when you do the group thing, there's a set score you have to hit. Versus with the help action, which is giving one person advantage, and because of the advantage, it does like kind of modify the way that the range works.
Okay, fuck it, let's do this, Josaku.
Yep. Everyone, Kaba, Finn, and Josaku, roll me strength checks. Okay. This is why I told you to do it as a 3, because the DC was 20.
Yeah.
You guys just made it.
Yes, you guys just made it, but the DC to do it quickly was 30. So from there, y'all are actually going to spend about the next 15-20 minutes to do it instead of 10. All right? So,
gotcha.
With that, y'all are trying to help people get away from this rubble. Y'all could see basically there's a giant like wall going over on the other side, but specifically a piece of the spire, something that must have fallen when Nirvash contacted the spire with his tail, fell in front of this building and it trapped people inside. So you guys are starting to do that. You see that nobody. So we'll just like use this as a thing for time passing. You see that of these people, nobody is gravely injured. There are people that are injured, but they are not in the most desperate need. Most of them were hit like just by random pieces, or like had something like near them fall on top of them, or when they were trying to run, they got pushed and something fell. Nobody's had any sort of injuries like broken necks, or if you do see anybody with those kind of injuries, most of them around are already dead. so you would not be able to help them. Going back to Misha, Amelie, and Varys. What the fuck did this?
Neurowash, the dragon we were talking about.
That was him.
Uh-huh.
That.
Uh-huh.
And it killed Raph. Shit.
We need to go help other people right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
And when the rats get here, y'all need to get the fuck out of this city.
Okay.
Nothing personal, guys, but if y'all are here when
We need to get a queue right now.
well,
Anyway.
not just that. If y'all are here when the bulk of the guard force comes here, they will say if Onyx has already submitted a report, y'all are fucked and y'all are not getting out of Runadavia for the next year. At least in a care, Argus can use some pull to make sure y'all aren't, carted back to Alamus in chains. So yeah, let's go help out a little bit people what they can. I'll have someone say walk back with you, set up the portal, and get y'all out of here. When Onyx comes, I will order him, if he hasn't submitted that report, to hold off until y'all are in a care, and we got word from Argus that y'all are good. Alright? Only hold it off for so long, though.
I'm guessing there ain't
I
time to send another letter.
Say what?
I'm guessing there ain't time to. Sorry, Varys first.
I help Misha up, and then I.
No, like she's like still in your arms, like talking like this. Put me down. Yeah,
and I put it down. I help her up, but I look at. I just give Amelie a look like don't say anything like that'll piss her off right now, and I'm gonna go look for the others and see if I can help them out as well.
Okay. We'll say that'll take time. Okay, Varys, roll me a strength check.
So here's the question: has my rage ended?
Yes, it has. By the time you get over there, because they were already on the other side. So basically, it's like this massive courtyard. Imagine like the thing in front of the palace at Versailles, the one in Paris. Imagine like how there's that window that's out in front of the crowd area. So they were all three already on one side. Misha got knocked to one far one, so you two sort of met in the middle, so it'll take y'all a little bit to go over there. By then, your rage will have already ended. If you would like to rage again, you can.
I also frenzied rage last session.
You slept last... Oh, wait, no, wait, did you frenzy rage at the start?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, actually,
I have a point of exhaustion.
You have a point of exhaustion, but that would make your things normal for strength checks.
Okay, that's not that bad, yes. I do not want to go to frenzy rage to beat that, so I will rage before I make this check.
Okay, go for it. If there's always a cost to frenzied rage. Wait, actually, I forgot. Let me double check. I don't know if that actually applies to our revised version. Because I know that's how.
You still do take a point of exhaustion once your rage is done, but with the revised frenzied rage, when I go into a frenzy, I can ignore the effects of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yes. So I am normal raging right now. So I cancel out the disadvantage.
Yes. What'd you roll?
And 17.
17. Okay. With that help, because I was gonna set the DC to do it faster at a 35, and y'all hit a 39 total between the three of you. That y'all have started to do that. Amelie, if you would also like to help, you can. I will also say that just because it's a mechanic that we haven't used a lot, you will probably get more usage in terms of helping move debris over to save more people if you wild shape into something with more strength.
You know what? That's probably fair. I haven't used my wild strength yet. Actually, would Snuff be able to help in this situation? Help find more people?
Would actually not be able to help at all in this situation.
Oh, man. Okay. And my healing spells wouldn't do very much good.
Your healing spells would do some help for some desperately injured people, but the strong thing that you could do right now is help get debris off people, because people are trapped and people are like they're starting to people are going to suffocate under the dust and the debris, or from like unconsciousness or things like that, and like physical things before they will start to bleed out in this moment. Just because the fact, like, if they're already hit or something and they're starting to bleed out, they're probably already dead.
Right. Okay. Give me a second. I'm pulling up a guide right now on what all I can turn into.
At level 5, the strongest thing that you can turn into, I believe, is either an ape or a black bear. I could be wrong.
Whichever's gonna help more in, like, manual labor.
Definitely the ape will help the most because it has opposable thumbs.
Yeah. I'm going to use my wild shape, turn into an ape. I'm going to feel a little embarrassed. This is the first time I've ever done this before in public, but fuck it, it's for the greater good.
All right. Okay. Roll me a strength check. So roll me a d20 and add 3.
All right, d20 add 3.
Actually, let me double check to make sure that the ape does not have proficiency in athletics as well. To make sure that there's nothing else. Actually, it is a d20 plus 5.
Yeah, it would make sense if it had a proficiency in athletics.
Mm-hmm.
So d20 plus 5. That's fuck. That's an 11.
No, that is a 14.
Is it?
Yeah, plus 5.
Oh, yeah, that's a 9. Right, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so plus 14, that brings y'all's total score up to a 51, average of 10, which is what y'all needed to do to start doing it fast. So with all 5 of you there, plus Misha, let me roll a strength check for Misha as well, which is right here. Pulling up her character sheet, does need a second. Her strength is that. Sorry. No, wait, that's a d12. Why am I rolling that? Okay. You actually got pretty good on that. With that, yeah, y'all start to move things out of the way. You'll start to get sort of, the strength and moving stuff. And you guys start to help save people. The more time that passes, you'll start to help people. But after about a half an hour, you see a bunch of the rats and the guards start moving towards you. As that happens, Misha says, Misha flags one over. She flags over someone who looks lighter on their feet. Gerard, take them back to the guild, get them in the portal, send them to a care. Now, that is an order. Rush back here and help people after that. Wait, but boss, what are you sure? I gave you an order. Do what the fuck I say. Now. Okay. Y'all, come on.
Before
Yes,
I
follow?
choice.
Yeah, better go. Before I go, I kind of I grab Misha's hand and I just look at him and I say, "Don't do anything too stupid. Keep yourself alive." And I head off.
I'll try.
Oh, y'all need to kiss.
They did.
I'm still gonna say this in, like, my monkey form.
No,
Yeah,
you okay.
because-
So after that, we'll say that as you'll start to run, just because you know that the chaos and ape charging through, we'll say that. Are you okay with your wild shape dropping?
Yeah, I'm okay with that, honestly.
Okay,
I
your
didn't
wild-
even think about that.
Your wild shape drops as y'all start running back to the guild hall, doing there, and you guys are getting inside, and you see Onyx basically giving people orders. You all square right now, rest of you, figure out what the fuck that thing went. You, what the fuck are y'all doing here? Gerard says, "Yo, Misha ordered me to take them here, send them through the portal."
Boss's orders, man. I didn't agree with it either.
Gerard, you're in
Wait,
charge.
we're going-
The rest of you, with me. You're gonna be led into a room that looks very similar to the portal room in a care that y'all took to McTorlat. And then he's gonna say, "Look, as much as I would love to have your help around here, Misha was right to send you here. I haven't submitted the report yet. I'll wait till Argus sends it back. Can't believe you were fucking right about the."
Wait, we're just leaving?
You can't
Yeah,
believe we were
Yes.
Onyx.
But y'all are leaving because of the fact that if y'all are,
No, that was in character. That was Finn asking. So I don't think
no,
anybody
like
was-
that. This is Onyx in character saying.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all are leaving because if y'all don't, y'all are gonna be stuck here for the next year in a jail cell because y'all knew something about it, and also it would be reported and it. And then this thing killed his son. So you would probably be you investigated for like the next year about what y'all know, and they probably wouldn't let y'all out for God knows how long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you to Nair. That way, Argus can at least protect you. While we would appreciate your help, we've got this here. Just the Dragon Lord's son has been killed. This is the first time that it's happened in peacetime in over 300 years. And it just happened by apparently a over 10,000-year-old dragon that was released that it took literal gods to trap. There is nothing more y'all could do here that wouldn't be better served giving the information back in a care. Plus, also, people respect Argus's ability. If I try to protect you, I'm just going to get shoved out of the way. Argus tries to protect you, y'all might actually have a shot at being able to, not be thrown in the fucking slammer for a year.
Man.
We're good. Send us home.
Look, at this point, if we really can't do anything, like, we might as well. I'm salty, but he's right.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much for us to do here, right?
I mean, I still got my healing spells. I got plenty of spell slots.
We have plenty of healers around here, Amelie.
And we're not gonna do anything from inside a jail cell.
Yeah, because as soon as if the guards find out anything, because they will absolutely take literally everything in my office when they figure out anything regarding that. As soon as Argus submits that report, they're gonna come after me and whatnot. So, yeah.
Well, the next time your bosses or informants or whoever these people are come in here, they need to start investigating the inside of Karn's fucking asshole and get him arrested, since he's the one responsible for this. And if they don't, I will.
Trust me, I think they will be. As you then see the wizard that is standing there powers up the portal. He says, all of you, in.
And before we go, I just look at Onyx and I say, look after Misha. She's hurting.
I'll make sure one of the healers get to her. How bad was it?
Extremely bad physically.
Amelie, roll me a medicine check.
Yeah, hold on.
Because your roll will actually determine because whether or not. Okay, with a dirty 20, you would have known that just by looking at her when you walked up, she had a shattered right collarbone. Her elbow was, her broken right collarbone. Her elbow was shattered. Her left shoulder was knocked out of socket. She had at least 4 broken ribs, a punctured lung, and before you heal her, she also probably had a fracture in her lower spine.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to relay all of this, especially the spine.
Oh, you healed that part. You saw everything snap back into place. You saw it it left a couple bruises, and a couple cuts here and there. But your healing, actually, because of how much it basically healed all of the bone injuries that she had. Because she literally got sent flying about 100 feet into the side of a building and got embedded. She didn't bounce off the building. No, she made an imprint, a Misha imprint in the building.
Man.
I'm just
Lord.
Yeah. I'm just going to tell Onyx. Okay. Onyx, I'm not talking physically.
Raph's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. She's going to need you.
Yeah. Then you'll get the fuck out of my city.
Yeah,
my thanks. Salute. Thank you.
Yeah, my thanks, Onyx. May we meet again.
Hope under better circumstances.
Lordy. They will be. I have a feeling we're going to be meeting after this. I'm going to arrange this with my parents.
Well, you'll go into the portal and come out in Watch Point. You'll crash through. Basically just rush to the portal room. You say, "Oh, hey, Argus! They're back early!" As you see, Argus basically was like, "Oh, 1 second. Oh, hey, guys, what's up?"
Argus, office, run now. No, ASAP.
I'm not even paying it. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to it.
Argus! Argus! As you see Sia, rushing. Argus! What the?
We're gonna tell him.
What the fuck did you guys do?
We need to go to Argus. We need to talk to
everyone in my office right now.
Argus, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think of a letter. We need to notify my parents.
Stop.
No, you shut.
No,
You shut.
See ya. Roll me a saving throw. Let me see. What is the saving throw of silence? Because also, your parents aren't going to be able to do jack shit, by the way.
They got money.
That doesn't matter. Here.
Oh my god, did I really roll a nat 1? I thought that was a 14.
Let me make sure what roll it is for silence.
I thought it was a 14.
Silent. So, with that, yeah, okay, no, yeah, you're just with that. She casts on you, so like none of y'all can talk right now because it is a
Wait,
sphere.
why is it on us too?
Because it's a sphere.
We don't get to make a wisdom
Everyone,
saving
go into
throw?
my office. Amelie, whatever you're planning, wait for it until after we assess the situation. Then we'll determine the best course of action. We're not gonna immediately jump to shit because also I don't think there's any amount of money in the world that could just fix things.
Something's getting set on fire.
I nod in agreement.
Yeah, I just walked to his office.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'll walk as well.
everybody starts going to his office. Is that what everybody's doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm-
sorry,
I
I
guess.
I am.
I don't know about Phil and Kaba.
Oh yeah, I'm following.
Kaba?
If you are muted, by the way.
Yep. Life, you are muted.
I guess-
Life is gone.
I'm assuming something went wrong with the Discord.
Probably. Whoop, there's life back.
Back. Still muted.
Yep, still muted on Discord.
There we go.
Life, can you hear us?
I think it'd be safe to say he probably just follows us, right?
Is your push to talk on? Because that might be on.
The hardest parts about online D&D. Figuring out Discord.
Discord
Oh.
audio. Oh,
Okay,
there we
hello,
go.
we can hear you.
So I missed like the past 30 seconds because the stream was like lagging out.
Ah, gotcha. So basically, everybody's heading to Argus's office. You're coming with, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. With that, what we are going to do is everybody heads into Argus's office. He sits down. C is there, and Melina walks in. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Office now. Okay. What the fuck this is about? But okay. Everybody
Still
sits.
silence.
No. Once y'all leave the room, everybody outside the silence drops, just because it is on a static area.
All right.
We're gonna give you the full story, and we're not gonna hold anything back.
We're gonna do that story in a second. See ya. Prince Raphael is dead. Gelandis was attacked by apparently a 150-foot long black dragon.
Yes.
Where the fuck do I begin with that statement? Story time. Now,
Okay.
also you see Melina, her jaw has hit the floor. Like,
Okay. Kuro. You went there. You went up the mountain. We met with the exiles. Yes, exiles. They set us up the mountain with the translator. We got there. At the top of the mountain, we met Khan, Nora, Huglet. They trapped us in this barrier at the very top of the mountain. There was this summoning ritual. They went on to perform a summoning ritual, and they summoned this huge ass black dragon that was 150 feet tall. The moment it got summoned, we saw it, it knocked us fucking unconscious. The next time we woke up, the three of them were gone, so was the dragon. We then met, it's not even more crazier, the Avatar of Terror, who then went on to tell us that the thing that just got released was called Nirvash and was here before the world was even named, and was apparently the one that named the world.
Yeah, this problem that we're dealing with is something older than the first
Yeah.
stage.
He then mentioned Argus, and this is just so you'll believe us. He told us that Godrazor was a primal reverie. He then proceeded to give Chosaku one. Well, Chosaku kind of talked to him about it.
guessing that armor.
And primal reverie.
What's it called?
And Finn might have one too, but that's creepy. That's Finn's creepy god to deal with.
Guessing that's the dagger.
Yes. We then went down to the bottom of the mountain. We told people about the big ass black dragon. Nobody believed us. They thought we were all fucking crazy. They then sent us to Gelandis, where we again told people about a crazy ass black dragon. Nobody believed us. Thought we were fucking crazy. Nothing happened for like the next 2 nights. We went on party. Finn heard a rumor that there was this black dragonborn. It was Amethyst, right, Finn?
Yeah, it was
Bill?
Black Amethyst.
Black Amethyst, Dragonborn. We told people about this, including Raphael, and Misha, and Onyx. Nobody believed us. Then at the festival today, when Raphael was giving his speech,
Raphael,
the
by
Dragonborn
the way.
showed up. Raphael showed up. When Raphael was giving the speech, the Dragonborn showed up, teleported himself in front of Raphael, grabbed him by the throat. They both transformed into their dragon souls, and then he proceeded to
Kill him.
he telepathed, rip him in half telepathically.
Fuck.
And that's where we're at now.
And I'm guessing they sent you back because that happened, and they knew that if y'all stuck in Gelandis, there's no way that the Dragon Lord's troops wouldn't immediately arrest y'all as soon as they found out y'all knew anything about him.
Yes, and that you could protect us, even though we warned them in advance.
Y'all did the right thing here, but that's not the point. The point is that still trouble because of the fact that just because y'all warn people doesn't mean the fact that they won't suspect that people won't still call it into question just because people are fucking stupid. Yeah.
Apparently, from what the Avatar of Tyr told us, these weapons are made to fight
To
Nirwash.
fight the dragon.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
man.
got
This is
told
above
something
my pay
similar.
grade. This is above my pay grade. This is above our pay grade. Dude.
I got told something similar a few days ago.
Was it whoever the fuck made Godrazor?
I had a dream the other night. It's back in that mountain, that volcano, fighting that red dragon again. That one. He points to the chandelier, which, if y'all remember correctly, is the skull of an adult red dragon.
God, he's sorry for dropping hyper. While that's so badass, he's also Arek's such a fucking show off, dude.
No. He's not saying it for that.
No, I know that, but in general, he's such a fucking show off. Like, you walk into his office, it's like all his fucking trophies, the skull of an adult red dragon.
I mean, why not? It makes a badass chandelier.
I don't blame him for being a fucking show off, but he's a fucking show off.
I mean, if you killed an adult red dragon solo, wouldn't you also use its head as a chandelier? Or as a trophy?
Yes.
I just might.
He's not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just calling him a fucking show.
But yeah, no, with that, he's like, I was fighting that thing again. It was in there, but when I hit it with Godrazor, after that, it talked in a different voice than it did back then. It asked me would I be willing to do what was necessary to save the world from something that had been released. And believe it or not, dragon transformed into a man.
God.
Guy that made me look small. Funny you should mention that. It said it was Tempest. That the guy, he was the one that made Godrazor. And that, as the wielder of it, that it was my duty to help fight the dragon as well. So I believe you. And then Melina pipes in, y'all do realize how high you sound right now! All of you!
I just look at Melina and I look at her and I'm like, I wish I was high as fuck right now.
Honestly,
Y'all guys
Melina,
really can't believe that this happened. We're adventurers. This kind of thing happens left and right, doesn't it?
No! This does not happen left and right! We don't just have princes getting assassinated, dragons larger than any in recorded history appearing out of a fucking mountain, that apparently some fucking newbies, no offense, but just witness happen, and then it just knocked people out with just the sound of with just the power of its voice?
I mean, you look like you kind of assassinate princes in your sleep. So
I mean, I could, but that's beside the point. It's not that I do it all the time. Holy shit!
Okay, I'm sorry.
As
Sorry for
Arga said,
derailing.
it's like, yeah, no, it's funny that you mentioned that, Misha, because Silta also requested that I subject them to a magical drug test when they got back. As he holds up the paper, which actually clearly says, report, I would say, a field head request, I would say, suggest mandatory intoxication checks on all members of Riverwatch.
Okay, she saw the huge ass black dragon fly off. How the fuck is she asking us to do a drug test? I mean, she saw that fucking dragon fly off.
No, she heard it. She did not see it.
Okay, but she heard it.
Yes.
And so did everyone who went unconscious, apparently.
It's just though, like, it was mainly the gods thing that you could tell she was like mentioned about being champions of gods and meeting an aspect of a god. Suggest drug test.
Well, we got fucking 2 champions right here.
Yeah, well, make it. Well, yeah. And she's like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe this all happens." Okay. So what we're gonna do, and this is Argus saying it. So what we're gonna do. Information about the reveries cannot leave this room. People in this room are the only people that can know. Alright?
Finn immediately looks at Varys.
What are you looking at me for?
I will ask about certain things. Have you told anyone else about these? I know Silta. Anyone else?
We told Misha. And didn't we tell one more person?
Yeah, 2 more people. The total cart driver and the Minotaur, I believe.
Did we tell the Minotaur?
You did not tell
Yes.
Mustafa. No, you did not.
We just told the turtle driver, right?
Kuan.
Cool,
I
yeah,
do
I
not
don't
think you.
remember.
I think Kuan was there, but I think he's like, I don't know about this shit. I don't think he like
Okay.
really gave it any mind.
Yeah,
Go
so I
on.
think it was Misha.
Did you tell Onyx?
We didn't tell Onyx about the
Onyx
reveries
was there.
we had. Okay, Onyx.
Because
We
it was
told
his
Misha and
office.
Onyx. Yes, we told Misha and Onyx.
Okay. And I'm assuming, given the fact of anything like that, given the fact I've talked with Raphael,
We told him, yes, but he's
I'm
dead
assuming, yeah. So that's 4 people living that know y'all talked about it. It does not leave this room. I can reach out to Ayuda, to Misha, and to Onyx, make sure that no one spreads it further. We need to keep this in house. We need to make sure that people that shit about this does not get out. A certain degree of it.
Raphael did mention that he thinks there were 3 more of these things out there.
I'm gonna guess that one of them is Syzygy. Just spitballing.
I believe so. Yes.
Borealis and
the book of the Mage Con actually turned out to be a reverie. I never knew that.
That's what Raphael thought could be. Raphael hadn't. From what Raphael said,
I didn't even think about that one. Holy shit!
From what Raphael
right?
told us, he didn't really know what a reverie was, but
there's no way. If these things exist, there's no way that book isn't one of them.
Yeah, he what Raphael said was his brother Durin mentioned the word reverie when it came to Borealis, but that's all that Raphael knew. And then he mentioned he thought Syzygy and the book were 2 others, and obviously Godrazor.
So yeah. By the way, guys. In the Reverie GIF hub. There's a Reverie. Khan's Legacy.
Oh, that makes sense now, yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's a couple other things I think we could do about, but for right now, I need y'all to submit reports to me. We need to see if we can get this out. We need to see if we can avoid y'all having to appear in front of the Unity, because if y'all get put through the ringer by those fucking politicians, I'm gonna lose it. And we need to get y'all out of the fucking city. We need to get y'all back on. We need a couple days to think about this.
I have a question for you.
Hit me. Can't surprise me any more than I already have been today.
If someone were to say they heard, and I'm hoping their answer is no here, someone were to say they heard their name whispered to them while they were on a beach late at night, specifically their last name, and then they saw a fist show up in the sky. That won't happen to be anything to do with gods, right?
I hate gods.
I hate them too.
Right.
Please tell me that had nothing to do with gods.
I mean, we're literally holding 3 weapons crafted by God, or 3 things crafted by gods in this very room. Cause I'm betting, if Finn's fucking dagger ain't one, I'm gonna throw God Razor out a window.
We should hit up the Temple District after this and ask about that symbol.
Yeah. Do you know what? Okay.
I don't know shit, man. Like, I'm not a very religious person.
See,
and C is looking like, I mean, I know about stuff, but like
a fist in any religion.
I mean,
I don't know.
Do you want it in a bullet pointed list or in a book form?
I don't know. All I saw was a fist that showed up in the sky. And
Fists can appear with about like 15, 20 different gods.
Wow, fuck's sake! I don't want to have to deal with them.
I mean, do you know how many gods like think that this is some sort of badass thing, or something like this, or like this, or like this?
Why can't they be more original at least?
They're gods. Most of them aren't exactly creative.
And why do they have to like
also,
all be all mysterious and shit?
Finn, at that mention, you hear in your head, oh, ain't that the truth? Y'all get it? And with that, everybody's like, Melina is like Stone Shot. Also, why the fuck did one of y'all, y'all get chosen by multiple gods for champions? Like, no offense, but like, the fuck?
I don't know. I don't think anyone wanted this.
What I'm angry about is why didn't they do anything sooner?
I don't want to be
part of now that I know it was made by a god, I especially don't want it. Fuck that!
I'm not offering it!
Good!
You think I want to do anything with the gods? I just want a job as an adventurer and earn money. None of this shit.
Oh my god, out of character, we're all so heated right now.
I'm chilling.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should be. You literally just witnessed Fantasy 9/11 this morning. Now you're in your boss's office like 2 hours later discussing about fucking gods and god weapons and dragons.
I like how Josaku and Life Kaba are just chilling while the rest of us are just mauling.
Yeah, what are y'all two doing, by the way?
Chilling.
Chilling like a villain. Winning like his name is Krillin.
Bro's just standing there with his fucking badass armor, just like, peace, dude. This is why Finn's gonna be able to take off. This is why Josaku's gonna beat the shit out of Argus one day.
Oh man. Okay, Cobb, what are you doing?
Can we just get to the point already?
What do you mean the point?
Alright, what are we supposed to do now?
For now, I'm gonna have Sia read all your minds about everything over the past week. You can omit stuff if you want, to an extent, but she'll know. If you want to tell her what you're omitting, that'll help expedite the process. But yeah, she can convert it into a more cohesive report for us to, send in and figure out what the fuck to do from here. Because y'all do realize this is now an international incident. Basically, y'all just witnessed the largest act of domestic terrorism in about 400 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean...
Not counting acts of war, by the way. Just straight up domestic terrorism. The last time I think shit this bad had happened was when some Urali fanatic lit off a bomb in Dela.
I mean, I think my 12th birthday party was pretty nasty when my mom and her aunt got into it.
Okay, legit, this is not the time for jokes. Okay. Sia's like,
this
okay.
How Amelie deals with, like, panic?
Alright. Varys, you're up first. See ya. Like, okay.
Do you want me to omit the partying and stuff like that?
Say what?
Do you want me to omit the partying and stuff like that?
You can leave that out, unless you have any information from those that would be pertinent to this.
I don't, and I just show the important points.
Yeah, basically.
Do you show this?
No. I am going to keep that to myself because, like they said, we can omit those things. So that is going to be kept to myself. So
are you going to show her the other things? Like the rivers part? the rivers on the wind.
Oh, sure, I'll try it.
Okay. Okay. Nothing from what say, and she floats back. It's like okay. And you see behind her, like, there's this, like, thing, like, scribbling down books. So you could tell that she's using her telepathy to, like, write it, like, speed write notes faster than her hand could move. Nothing else.
Well, I
There were a
hit
couple
room.
gaps at nights, just making sure.
The nights were just partying and stuff like that. Do you want? I can put them in, just so you know.
No, I was just making sure.
Yeah. The nights were just partying and then going to sleep.
Damn it, Hedge, you disappointed me, though.
But do you?
I had a plan for if you showed her the thing, but
But
no, it's fine now. We're already past it, so there's no go back.
It's documented, so I like if she was poking into his
No,
head,
she would not document that.
No, it was more so like he doesn't know that, right? And if she was poking into his head for fun, he would have brought that up. But on an official, transcript, he's just
Yeah, okay. Alright, next up is going to be Jisaku. Anything you want? Anything? Is there anything over the past week? So, it would be the day, say that week would about be the day before y'all arrived in Mount Blackstone. Anything you would like to leave out of there?
No, nothing to hide.
Alright, so you'll go through, she basically, like, you can feel, like, oh yeah, this feeling is almost as if, like, imagine if your brain felt like a book and somebody is flipping through the pages at high speeds, stopping on one for like a second or two, and then continues flipping.
Wait,
like, it's not like a bad feeling, it's just one that, like, feels odd.
Wait, does that mean that even though I didn't show anything, everyone else is showing the flirting Misha and I did to Sia through their
Actually,
memories?
Josaku, do you show that?
Yes.
Did you?
Why are
Oh,
you
that's
looking at
later.
me?
Next up is going to be, Kaba. Are you hiding anything from the past week?
I got nothing to hide.
Okay, so you're showing all the shit. Okay. Because also, guess what, Barrett? She's going through everybody's heads and also trying to fill in the gaps of yours too.
Yeah, like the parts I left out were like,
Getting laid.
yeah, because I don't want that in an official transcript anywhere.
So yeah, with yours, she also with you guys, like she's like, because she does you two back to back to like see what y'all saw, because over the course of this, it would be assumed that y'all mentioned like Helm and Tyr had talked to each of you. Oh my god. Gods. Are you kidding? Yeah. Melina, what the fuck? Why would I make that up? I mean, sorry, Argus, but you have to admit, it's a lot to take in at once. Like, when I woke up, my biggest worry was going to be whether or not I was going to prank somebody today at the guild hall because you haven't sent me on a job in a week. That's usually a good thing, Melina. I mean, for you guys. Just keep going, Sia. Next up is going to be Amelie.
Honestly, the only thing I really plan on omitting is the parts where I'm obviously flirting with Sarka and the time I got drunk off of liquid cactus.
Wait, question. Did any of y'all leave out the part about where Misha took her top off at the beach?
Nope.
Because I mean, like, I can't. It's not like I could omit an entire afternoon.
I mean,
right. I mean, this is fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm probably not thinking of anything of it because she was kind of cute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That happens. I'll do that. Then next up is going to be Finn. Is there anything you were omitting, Finn?
Yeah, I'm gonna be admitting every time I was by myself, and I don't. Since Finn wouldn't know, he's gonna admit the time that Tyr asked about his real name.
Okay. Wait. Oh shit! I need to roll an insight check for Sia.
Against his deception, right? If he is.
No, not against his deception.
If he's omitting it on purpose.
No. Because remember, Josaku, Kaba, and Amelie didn't hide anything. And Varys did not think about hiding Tyr asking the question and the armor lighting up. So she's actually...
But I thought I didn't notice anything. But correct me if
No,
I'm
you were standing there and you didn't notice. Okay, actually, Amelie was not standing there. Kaba, Josaku, Finn, and Varys were, remember? Y'all all like standing like near enough by.
Oh, it's just when the light lit up, I didn't really realize what was going on.
Yeah, y'all didn't think about what's going on. Remember, Sia is much smarter than you guys. Except for maybe Finn. Her eye, she's doing it to you, Finn. And she's going through and she's thinking. We're asking like, okay. I think I've got everything and it matches everything that they've said. Argus, you realize how bad it is now, right? Yeah, Sia, you think I don't know how fucking bad it is? Imagine being the person who's got to explain this to the fucking Unity, and who's probably going to have to explain this to the Dragon Lord himself when he realizes that the only people that knew something about the thing that killed his son aren't going to be in the city, and were sent here from the city where his son was killed, and then I'm going to be the one taking that bullet. It's a good thing Serenel owes me a favor.
Oh, so I know I just got back, but I gotta go check my dad's blood pressure. I'll be right back again.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Sia, Melina. Sia, you sit still. Melina. I want you to watch these 5 for the next couple days until I figure out what to do. Like, watching just keep an eye, make sure that nobody that nobody makes any sketchy thing towards them. Make sure that nothing weird happens. All I want you to do is just keep an eye on everybody. Right?
Nobody's gonna try to do anything to us, right?
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm legitimately having the best assassin on the entire continent, keeping an eye on you guys. That made it sound a lot more scary than I intended it to be.
Yeah, it sounded more like you thought, like, you kind of were threatening us a bit.
So no, that more so meant like I was trying to make sure that y'all felt safer with the fact that Melina's watching over you, but I actually made it sound like y'all were threatening you guys. That is not the point. Basically, Melina will be your guardian devil for a little bit. Don't you mean guardian angel? No, I did not,
Yeah.
Melina.
Yeah, I really respect you, Melina, but he has a point, and I've only known you for less than a month.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I wouldn't have time for rage, right?
No, you do not. Actually, this is a disadvantage.
Oh, I'm so fucking exhausted.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, 9. So my first one is an 11, and my so sad it's I rolled a 9 and a 20, so it's 11.
So it's a 9, right?
It's 11 plus the 2.
It is
I
11.
had a
Okay.
20, yeah.
Because she's technically making an attack roll, you barely lost to her there because she actually rolled like shit. She rolled a 4 on the die, which brings her to a fucking 13.
Oh.
Yeah, you almost dodged the hit there. As you feel her just smack you across the back of the head. I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, 14 because of proficiency bonus and all that. I calculated that wrong. So yeah, you feel Melina smack you upside the head and say, "Oi, he gets to say that because I can't kill him. You don't."
I just laugh.
You missed, basically, Phil. You missed Hedge getting smacked in the back of the head by Melina.
I think for what she says, Varsh just gives off a slightly hysterical laugh.
Why did he get hit?
Because Argus said, yeah, basically I'm trying to say for the next couple days, Melina is your guardian devil. Don't you mean guardian angel? No, I did not, Melina. No, I did not. And then Hedge is like, you gotta give him a point there, Melina. And then immediately she just smacked him in the back of the head.
Oh, okay.
And the comment she made about her killing me, Varsh just lets off a slight hysterical laughter, after everything he's seen in the past weekish.
Also, by the way, the reason I didn't just do that as opposed to your armor class is I wanted to give you a chance to dodge it because I knew Melina had a super high modifier.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And you almost did. You
Almost
almost did.
I rolled a nat 20 as well, but fuck, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage because of your fucking exhaustion. So yeah, with that, okay. Any place you want them to stay in particular? I'm gonna say y'all have to stay in either the Rivers Runner or at Watch Point for the next couple days. We'll figure out what the fuck to do with you, right?
What we need to do is head over to my parents. I need to talk to them and organize a charity donation for the people of Jalandis.
Now is not the time for a charity organization.
I'm sorry, but what is Jalandis gonna do without
a letter
the
got
funding?
returned for you. Sia, when y'all head out, give it to her.
Yes, I was wondering where that letter went. I need to start writing a second one.
I actually will have to type it up to you because I forgot to type it down.
Oh.
But with that, okay.
Oops.
So I'll lay
Okay.
down to the thing, and basically, this is the gist of it.
Before we leave, I just look at Argus and I just say thank you.
That's what I do, kid.
Oh, and thanks for another reason as well. Just run down.
Bye, thanks as well.
I mean, I nod in response. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm still
Yep.
thinking about my
Pod.
freaking.
By the way, this is what the letter basically is the gist of.
Oh my god! I'm going to kill them both.
Yes, that is the gist of their letter. That's why I'm that's why I'm sitting here trying to fight back the whole time saying that about what you say. It's I need to go back to my parents. I was like, do you really?
These two fuckers are dead. They're dead.
Uh-huh.
They're
Yeah, okay.
Heads are going to fucking roll. I'm not getting a suitor.
Yeah.
I am not getting a suitor. They are not just assigning a husband to me. No.
Oh my god, bro. Whoa. You piece of fucking shit.
Out of character.
I've had this
but I hate you.
I've had this planned for a month. As soon as you wrote that letter, I'm like, oh, I know what your parents have said back. You're not gonna like it though.
Oh my god. I'm getting started on that second letter right now.
Yeah, guys, apparently because Potty, you okay if I tell them?
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, the letter amounted to, daughter, forget these stupid fucking fantasies and come back and say, we found you a suitor. Return home so we can do this and and help continue the road to your family prosperity.
I've got my own fucking plans for continuing the road to your prosperity. I'm gonna set their fucking wine farm on fire.
You would actually know that they have actually set up guards to prevent you from doing that. They've set up.
I will set them on fire as well.
Yeah, the guards are also wearing fire-resistant armor because you've tried to do that before.
They are well prepared for what's about to
happen. Oh yeah, no, they know. Again, they're her parents. They know her enough to. They actually pay because they figured it is easier to pay these people than replace what she destroyed. So yeah, we do that. Is there anything y'all want to do now that y'all are back in a care?
Oh my god. Steam.
Where did Sia head off to? Is she still here?
She gave Amelie her letter, and then she went back to the front desk and is basically trying to file the report that she has to now send off to the other guilds that she crafted from all of y'all's memories. And she's trying to figure out what parts to omit, what parts they can keep. Anything that you want to say to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there. Hey, Sia.
Hello.
Are you the one who would take care of notifying next of kin?
In a way, yeah.
Can you take this letter and
She takes you off to the to a small side office.
Well, that saves me the insight check.
Look, I don't think anyone else realized what that god or whatever it was saying. I did.
Yeah, I figured as much. I could tell by the look.
She rolled a 22 on insight, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell by the look.
It was a high DC and she hit it. The DC for it was 20.
Holy.
I set that shit high and Sia still hit it. But part of the River Watch is it doesn't matter who you were before. Finn. I don't care who you were before. Or Finn. Bar. I understand that there are parts of your past you don't want to revisit. I get that. Give me a name of who I need to send it to.
So on the letter it says it's addressed to Shill, and the name is Oscar Beecher.
By the way, Finn, I'm pretty good at keeping.
We appreciate that.
Discretion is part of the job.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Isn't
But in the future, try not to run into the goddess snitches.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I shouldn't speak ill of the gods. I'm just gonna let this one
It's
go.
pretty unfortunate for you that you ran into the god of ratting people out.
Yeah, I have a habit of just having the worst luck.
It could be worse, honestly.
Really, I'm kind of got shanghaied into like fighting a giant dragon god thing for a god I
mean-
don't really like.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been someone like Asmodeus or Bane or one of those guys.
Yeah, but at least with devils, they're trying to fuck you over. With gods, they at least they try to make it seem
I mean, those two
nice.
are gods. They're evil, but they're gods.
Yeah, they're like fiend gods. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a guy from a backwater. I don't know.
Well, Asmodeus used to be an angel, but we're getting off track. Yes, I will keep it here for your next of kin. She takes it, and in the filing cabinet behind, and like sort of like the shelf behind her, she actually is like sorting through things. Here, and she puts it in. You see her open a book, and it's got like a page with like your name in it, and there's like a little sleeve behind it. Previously, it was empty, but she puts the letter in there. It'll stay between us.
Right. I appreciate that more than I can say. Okay, I can't talk anymore. Goodbye.
is another ship about to sail?
Meanwhile, Hyper's trying to sink my ship.
No, I'm not.
No, well,
Your parents are.
My parents are. My parents are.
Uh,
Man.
Yep. Okay. With that, y'all, is there anything y'all want to do before y'all head to the Rivers Runner and Broken Table?
Two things, right? I think one thing is as a party, the Vermling, we got things from it that we probably want to sell to Margaret. Get some money off it. And the second was I had it's cool for me. I'm gonna see if my letters, if a response came back to my letters at the Rivers Runner. But
Okay.
if we want to go to Market and sell our stuff, do we want to do that right now?
They didn't send any money with the letter they sent me, did they?
No, they did not.
Why did I think they would? Ugh.
You were expecting a lot more, by the way, from rich, disapproving parents. I don't know what you were expecting me to do there.
I don't know. The world's ending and you can't sell wine if there's no world to sell it in?
Who thinks they believe you?
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to talk to these people myself and give them just a good old-fashioned business meeting, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get it through these people's heads.
Oh shit! Did the Mystic Maple? Here. Okay, cool. So we'll say you go to the Mystic Maple.
Yeah, if that's fine with everyone else, just sell what's in.
All right. Let me roll a d20 to see whether or not Melina decides to be stealthy when she's following you.
I tell Melina where we're going.
She does not. She rolled a 20. Anything above an 11 was going to be it. But that was a natural 20 on the die, that is a natural 20 wasted on a decision that was basically a D2.
And I tell her where we're going.
So Melina's just going to be with you. It's like, okay, so yeah, y'all decide to go to the Mystic Maple. Going in. Oh, welcome to the. Oh, hey guys. How are you? Eh? Well, Timmy, Horton, be careful with those magic daggers. What can I do for you today, guys? Eh?
We're here to sell things.
Well, you got anything for me? Oh, hey, Melina. It's been a while. Yes, Margaret. Oh, sorry about that. Been occupied. Why the fuck are y'all here anyway? No offense, Margaret. Oh, none taken. Sorry if there was any implication of that.
On our mission, we ended up finding I think it was a baby wormling, and we managed to get some parts from it. So just want
Any scales, fangs,
scales, teeth, and I think fangs.
claws.
And I put my bag on, my adventuring bag, and I start ruffling through it.
All right. So
stuff.
when you start reaching in, you notice that every single fang, scale, tooth, and claw is gone.
Fuck, I'm gonna kind of start taking things out now, just to make sure.
The only thing you can find are the two halves of the headstone of the gemstone.
Guys, we did find fangs and scales, right?
You lost the scales?
I didn't take anything out of my bag. Literally, this is the first time that I took it out.
That's disappointing. What's that stone you got there?
Popped off the dragon. It was on his forehead.
So she
Wait.
takes it with the two halves. It's like, hell, did you
Yeah,
guys cut
I mean-
this clean?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, good job.
Okay. What was it that we got the scales and fangs and stuff off of? Because
It-
that
got
means
it off-
that it was summoned.
No, we got it
the
off the-
black amethyst wormling, but the head gem is actually still intact.
Huh.
This
Okay,
is...
so the clothes.
the hell?
That's weird.
I know I packed the scales and the
I'm
fangs
not
as well,
sure
right?
what
Well,
surprises me more, what y'all found, or the fact that you cut it so.
Yeah, and I know I packed the scales and
So
the fangs.
this is a weird form of. It's not quite summoning magic, but it's also not quite illusion magic. It's basically supposed to bring something that is basically real but doesn't exist. It dies when this stone is destroyed. It basically dissipates. I mean, it's a pretty stone, so I can carve it up and make a couple random gemstones out of it. It's not that rare because it's amethyst that's supposed to diamond, but
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean by disappearing and summoning?
basically she puts the two halves together and says when this thing is whole, apparently a creature is supposed to manifest around it. Something, and it's supposed to be everything that the real thing would be. But when it dies, when the stone is destroyed, it's gone. It's just gone. And all that's left is the stone. Basically, the creature forms from the stone. The stone is basically the creature. Is the essence of that creature. Think similarly to how do I explain this? A golem with its heartstone. Something very
That's
similar
kind
to
of
that,
terrifying.
but on a metaphysical level. It never really had any consciousness or anything like that. That's if it was a wormling, did it talk?
I don't think so. I don't remember. All I remember it just,
Dragons are usually very chatty.
It
that-
just
Yeah, if it did talk, it didn't say a word to us.
That would
it just-
explain.
Sorry, go ahead.
If it didn't talk, then yeah, that would make sense. It was probably just some bestial imitation of or bestial recreation of a dragon, basically rendered
Okay,
to
so
a
these
monster.
things are the closest thing Karn's ever going to get to a sack of nuts. Good to know.
I don't know who that is.
Karn, the little.
No,
Right.
nobody-
We never told you about it.
Nope. Yeah, we don't need to.
I'm putting him out of my mind. I'm still angry at my parents.
I still have
Ooh.
no idea what the fuck is going on there, so I'm not gonna ask.
Don't worry.
Do you sell
Are
poison?
Yes, that I do.
I need something I can put in somebody's wine or maybe a wedding cake.
I'm gonna let you deal with that, Melina. In the meantime, I can give you about it's actually not a bad size stone. I'll say stone here because the stone is about like that big around. I'll give you about. I'll say, but it's also cut down the middle, and it was previously used for magical things, so I can't enchant it. I can use this decoration though. Give you 200 gold for the whole thing. About the best I can do. If it was in one piece, I could probably give you a little bit more. Or if it hadn't been used for something else, or if it was some other stone kind, say like some rare form of stone, I could give you more. But it's really the best I could do. 200.
I'm fine with
That's
it.
not bad.
All right. 200 gold. Chusaku. Gonna start paying
Yes.
people back?
Yep.
All right.
So that's 40 gold to each person.
Yep.
If we divide by 5.
Yep. 40 gold for everybody. With that, I was saying,
Alright,
do y'all have
nice.
anything else that y'all want to? Oh, I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry, guys, but I can't really give you anything more than 200. I had to retcon it a little bit. I'm sorry. Well, next time y'all are back in the Mystic Maple, maybe y'all can. I say maybe we can find something else. Can I interest you in anything that's here? No offense, y'all look like shit.
I really just need to go to bed right now.
So I'll
Varys,
give
it's like
life
3 o'clock.
my
I really need to go to bed right now.
I need a noose, some kind of
Melina?
dagger that disappears.
Melina? Like,
Sure.
and Melina just starts like slowly like covering your mouth, and you're like, what, we could talk later about that.
Sorry, what were you saying, Jisaku?
life or Kaba can have my 40.
I could literally start steaming right now.
Roll me an Arcana. No, roll me Arcana.
I will. God damn it, it's a 10. I was really hoping
Nope.
that'd be higher.
If it was a 14 or higher, I was going to let steam literally start rolling off of you.
Fuck.
Yep.
Damn it, and it's so in character too.
It would be very in character. That's why I was allowing it. So yeah, we'll say that you do that. Then I take it you'll head back to the Rivers Runner.
Yes.
Anybody? Okay.
Sorry, I'm fine to go to the Rivers Run if that's what everyone else is.
Everyone else good with that?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. You'll go to the Rivers Runner, as you'll see a very happy on it. Oh, hey dearies, how are y'all doing? Oh. Max, if I have to tell you one more time, I will break you through a table. Sorry. Much better. So, how are y'all doing? Y'all look awful. What happened?
It's been a long day. Can we get a round of drinks on me, please?
Thank you, Finn.
And a table.
Sure, I'll
Adventuring things.
give me like I'm trying to remember how much drinks are. Fuck.
They were pretty cheap. Well, they're pretty cheap by adventurer standards.
Would like 5, 10 gold cover a nights of drinking?
A night? Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll give her like 5 gold.
Yeah, because drinks are ale. Yeah, no, a night that would get you a lot of booze. Is anybody else gonna be drinking this with him, or is everybody getting fucked up?
I'll be drinking.
Not me.
Oh,
And I asked Aina. Yes.
I say you look like you had something to say.
Did you get a response to the letters I sent out?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Huh.
Sorry,
I'm too
I
angry
was
to be
looking
drinking.
through.
No, don't worry. That's huh. No. That's not. It's not a bad thing. It's an interesting thing.
All right. So, would y'all like to just spend the night drinking and whatnot?
I'm too angry to drink. I need to clear my head.
All right.
Otherwise, somebody's head's gonna start rolling.
What are y'all doing?
I am gonna just drink and chill.
Everyone else?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna chill and drink.
Is anybody going to be actively doing anything for the rest of the night?
Oh, I don't. No, probably not.
All right.
I'm thinking about just walking the streets, freaking
Melina,
pacing until my temper fucking wears down.
so
Oh,
if you
no.
do start to head to the door, Melina is going to basically be standing there in front of it saying, like, where do you think you're going?
Outside to get some nice, cool, fresh, nice, not smoky air where there aren't about to be people on fire in 15 seconds.
Come here. Come on, sit down. Something set you off. What did it? Because I
My
know it wasn't
parents,
me. I know it wasn't Sia, despite that shit being funny as hell.
It's my parents, man. I wrote them a letter trying to say that we desperately need help around here. Send some funds to a care of the friggin' guild watchers, whatever y'all people are called, because we're kind of in dire straits right now. What do? They tell me to grow up and that they've got a suitor waiting for me in Sevlin. I'm apparently going to have to set him on fire because that's the only message that I can get across to these people.
I would advise not doing that last part. Calm
Yeah,
down
you're probably
a moment.
right. They probably got him fireproof suits.
Amelie, hold. I know a thing or two about people doing stupid things and not responding properly to situations. Calm down a moment before we do anything that's going to get us arrested. If it makes you feel better, the last time somebody did that to me, I destroyed a city block of Alamus with them. I am now banned from Galrin as a result.
And I can't be banned from home. That's not a good look.
It is very much not. You want one way to get your parents even more off at you? That is the way to do it. So why don't we sit down, calm down, and why don't we roll with it? You just vent it out.
I just don't know what to do. We need the money. I've never been this broke in years. Like, I could barely afford a venture in supplies.
As somebody who grew up with nothing, you'll learn very quick. Plus,
You're probably not wrong.
knowing Argus, he's probably got something lined up to get y'all out of the city. Because as soon as that report gets sent in, which I'm assuming Onyx and Argus will have to do immediately, if Ayuda's report hasn't already reached whoever is holding down the fort in Alamoose for Misha while she was on vacation.
Man. Lord. And I'm still frustrated with the suitor because I think I might have found someone I'm interested in. In fact, I was going to suggest the Rotiers throw a charity event for Jalandis, get some funds going, and the exiles could stand guard while the situation goes down. That might give me a chance to talk to her again.
Exiles don't operate outside of Karem.
Uh,
But
nothing goes my way.
But okay, never mind. No, she doesn't roll shit on her insight, so she has no idea who you're referring.
Okay. Amelie down.
Actually, wait, let me see.
Hold on. You guys are calling Varus Kuma. Amelie's the real Kuma over here.
You know,
I've been
Amelie is a simp.
left and right.
Oh wait, no, actually, never mind. Wait, she rolled a 3, which gives her a 16 on insight. She realizes.
I'm sorry, did you see what Phil just posted? Look at what Phil just posted.
I
Tier
despise
3 sub Amelie, yes. Okay, but with that, she's like, oh really? Someone in the exiles? We gotta talk about that. But we'll talk about that
Okay,
tomorrow
we
when you're not ready
can.
to set someone on fire. Let's just sit down,
Well,
let's just chill.
I don't
have some
know.
fun.
Thinking about her is kind of getting my mind off of the situation.
Her.
She's a pretty capable warrior. I saw her shoot down a mosquito with just a spitball. That was kind of impressive.
Those two things
I
don't
like
exactly go together, but I'm interested.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a shy thing. I think that's kind of cute.
Yep.
Lord. Her name is Sarka, and I really wish that I could. I really wish that I could see her again, but with this Nair guy or Nair, either way.
Let's not say that name where everybody.
Okay, well, with a bit of a giant lizard problem
Let's
going
just say
on.
issue.
Yeah, an issue. that's probably not going to be even safe until it's taken care of. Like, regardless of whether it's a good idea, it's probably never going to be safe until he's dealt with. I mean, look at this festival.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting that to happen. And like, Jalandis is one of the most guarded places in the world.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was. Maybe
Was.
even more so now. Either way, well, let's just sit down and chill. Also,
Yeah.
do y'all mind if I move it to tomorrow? Because there is something I have to do here in a second.
Go ahead.
I'll say just
Yeah,
because, like,
do what you need to do.
I know Justin is waiting to join as well.
Yeah.
So with that, also another thing we have to do is we have to say goodbye to our good friend Life here shortly. So with that, we'll say it gets to the next day, and Melina wakes you up, Kaba, knocks on your door and says, Kaba, Argus wants to see.
Is there something you need? Oh,
Argus wants to see you specifically at say Watch Point.
at watch point?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute to get ready.
For it.
Papa's in trouble.
I get ready and then head to watch point.
You walk over and see it says like Argus something. And you walk into Argus's office and you see a guy there in there wearing like full plate armor sitting in the chair across from Argus.
Do I know him?
Roll me a history check.
No.
No, you do not personally recognize him. Kaba, sit down. You're gonna need to be here with this.
Is there something?
No,
Wrong?
it well depends on your interpretation. Kaba, I'm sorry, but as a result of what happened to the prince, you're being drafted by the Ceredrian military.
What? I have to go back? But what about the party?
There's nothing we could do about it, my man. Kid. I'm sorry, but did pull some strings. This is Sordell. It's with the Guardians. He's going to take you to Last Star, and you're going to be working under Rex for a time. We may be able to work out something where eventually we can get you to be loaned out to the River Watch and other guilds so that you can see friends again. But it was the best I could do. We had to pull some strings to get that to happen.
Do the rest of the party know?
I'm not telling them before I told you. Basically, you'll have to go back, say, today, fortunately. Best I could do. You want to say goodbyes and whatnot, go for it. But just figured you should know as soon as possible.
How much time do I have left?
You look over at Sordell, who's like a human, darker skin, wearing like full plate armor. We gotta be back in Last Star this afternoon. I would go tell your friends goodbye, tell everything like that. Bit better. And yeah. Sordell, do you mind giving me some space? I'll say some room. I need to meet with someone else right afterwards. Y'all walk past and y'all see a nicely dressed turtle as y'all walk past. We will get to that in a bit. So with that, Kaba, you are free to go back and to the River's Runner. The party should be up and eating breakfast at this point. We'll say everybody's sitting at a table, just because of like the timing and everything. I hope y'all don't mind if we, have that for the start of the day. Are free to say goodbye to Kaba for a while. And for the people on stream, this is because our friend Life here is getting shipped off to basic training in his home country, unfortunately. He'll be gone for at least the next 6 months. But the party will not be, so that spot will not be empty for long. We will get back to that later.
I didn't get
Hey
to know
guys.
you very long. Oh, yeah, he hasn't told us yet.
Yeah. Would you like to hear some good news and bad news?
Let's just get the bad news out of the way first.
Yeah, I don't know if,
Why not?
Bad news is I might have to leave the party for a while.
Wait, why?
I got drafted by Surgeria due to the whole problem.
No.
They
Wait,
dropped.
me
God.
leaving?
They dropped. The fuck?
It's a
We are
shame.
a very, very
Militaristic is the word you were looking for.
yeah. We are a really militaristic country, and they need every hand they want. They could get their hands on
How soon do you leave?
this afternoon.
Oh, what
I,
the fuck?
I feel so bad. I enjoyed my time in this party. Josaku, you were like the coolest, most bravest warrior I ever met, and
Rude.
I really hope to have been there when you become a god. Varus, you're cool, you're hip, you get all the ladies, and you're the strongest man I ever met. And I wish I could have sparred with you and Josaku one day.
I'm sure we can do
Uh,
that when you meet us again, friend.
When you
I
return,
hope we,
yes.
Finn, you are too secretive, my friend. I hope you'll be able to open up to the party more. And please take care of the team while I'm gone. And Amelie, you're beautiful, you're amazing, and don't set everything on fire, please.
Lordy, I want to say something, but I'm getting kind of watery-eyed. I'm
Finn?
gonna give him a hug real quick and then turn away real quick before he sees me crying.
I reciprocate the heart, and like
Okay, Finn is also gonna go in with like a one tear in his eye. He's gonna like hug Kaba as well. He's gonna, as he's hugging him, he's gonna go away, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Can I get those boots, though?"
yeah, sure.
Nice.
I just pass the boots over now, or
Yeah, y'all trade boots back.
which,
But yeah. So
do I lose the beard now, or
no, you actually have to shave it for it to go away.
okay?
So
I'm gonna.
Phil, you can add the boots of chaos kind back to your inventory.
Wait,
Hey.
I
hold
already
on.
did, baby.
Wait, hold on a minute. Doesn't Finn have a beard at this point?
Finn and Kaba both have full beards at this point.
Why have they never described what it looks like to us?
Say what?
Why have they never described what it looks like to us?
You never asked. He told
We
you
never
that I have
asked.
a
I told y'all
No,
that
but-
like after 3 days of wearing the boots, whoever's wearing them grows a beard.
But I mean, they just magically grew a beard.
Yes!
I thought.
Literally overnight.
Makes no difference to me.
Yeah, nobody cares, dude.
I didn't notice, dude. I didn't even know this.
I had to give some caveat for y'all getting a boots of Elven kind at level 3.
I just realized you had fucking.
So yeah,
Okay,
with that,
fuck you guys.
yeah. So yeah, go ahead and finish up your good part. So yeah, go ahead and keep going, guys.
Yeah, I give a Kaba a hug as well.
I give Varus a tight hug.
You say, take care of yourself. I'm gonna miss all the healing you gave us. And
No,
your
You
friendship.
guys might
Yeah, I'm
want to find a new member.
yeah, I'm
we
gonna
can deal with
hug
that
Kaba
later.
as well. Pat him on the back. Until we meet again, friend.
Till we meet again. I shall. You guys, I hope to hear like your brave stories while I'm drafted. I'm sure you do an excellent job.
Just go already. Fight your thingy.
We'll be
This
sure
isn't goodbye
to.
forever, right?
Sure, we'll see you
No.
again, right?
Maybe if you guys defeat our little big problem, I might be able to come back. And we
Okay.
can go on
No.
simple adventures again.
Maybe you can come help us when we have to go do that.
I'll be sure to get stronger. Maybe the next time you see me, maybe I'll have my own reverie.
Maybe we spun the R word.
Maybe.
No, and
Yeah,
then all of a
we should
sudden Melina pops out of invisibility. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Ember,
I'm like,
say the
we're
word.
having a heartfelt moment, Melina. Come on.
Sorry. Turns invisible
One
again.
around's listening.
Oh,
She rolled a 3, which gives her an 18 on stealth.
that's a plus 15 modifier.
Yes, it is.
Because I'm assuming she has expertise in stealth as well.
Duh. But yeah, no, okay. So, if y'all are done,
Mhm.
with that, you go up. Are y'all following him back to the guild hall?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's going back to the guild hall with that. Sorrel says, done saying your goodbyes, kid? Don't worry. They would take good care of you and shouldn't be too long. But also, I think there's something for you guys too. Don't worry, we'll take care of him. So y'all do that, and then with that, Sordell takes Ava into the portal room where they head off to Last Star.
Farewell.
After giving y'all a little bit of time to settle and do that, let's see CF call you over. It's like, hey guys, I know Papa just left, but this wasn't planned, by the way. But y'all, we actually have I know y'all have a spot opening in your party, and we actually had a lone person join. So Argus said he'd like to introduce you to the new Riverwatch member, and maybe
Quick
see if he
question.
can join your party long term.
While we do have a spot open, is it the right idea to, put a new party member with us?
It's more so they're most of the other groups are gone, and also he thinks the new member will be a good fit with you guys.
Does he know what he's getting into?
Yeah, like I don't want to put this poor guy through like.
That's what y'all are gonna be up to. And just wait a second till you see him. As
Come
now,
on, guys. Let's just give him a big, warm welcome.
I would like everyone to welcome my good buddy Jay to the campaign. Jay, say hello to everybody on stream.
Hi, friends.
Hi,
Jay.
Hey.
Welcome.
So, with that, what you'll see then is since it's like Yagu, come on over. As y'all see, all of a sudden, well, actually, Jay, do you mind describing Yagu?
Yeah. I'm a barred turtle. I have a nice little mustache. And some nice nice fancy clothes.
Like, when you mean, Jay, when you mean nice fancy clothes, do you mean like he's wearing like a suit and tie kind of a thing, or just like a nice shirt and nice?
I mean, his
pants
picture's
kind
on screen if you want to look.
Just
of thing?
Yo!
I
Yo!
love that dude.
fancy.
He is fancy.
So y'all
I
see
love
again
it.
one of the
Turtle
most
drip.
like, dapper looking turtles you've ever seen. Because most of what you saw in Karem, he does not look like he's from Karem. He's dressed like so nice and like
This turtle has drip.
yeah, the turtle has drip. Justin, remind me, is the mustache a tattoo or is it like magically grown on with the hair? Because turtles normally don't grow hair.
Nah, it's magically grown on.
Magically grown on mustache, by the way, for the turtle.
Wow. Okay, that had.
Yes.
And then y'all see
To
it. And
complete
then,
my look.
Uncomfortable.
everyone, this is Yagu. He is going to be your new party member for the foreseeable future.
A new party member's got drip, my dude.
Well, I've never
Greetings.
seen a turtle with a mustache before. It's going to be a very exciting adventure with you.
I put out my hand to Yagu for a handshake, and I'm just like, "Nice to meet you, Yagu. I'm Varus."
Nice to meet you as well.
I put on my hand as well. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Josaku Ito.
Nice to meet you.
Just start doing introductions.
Yeah, I thought Finn was gonna go next.
Oh, I like hold up a hand on Finn.
Hey, Finn.
Only Rotier, the Rotier wines. Please do not touch the hand. I have been known to burn people.
Oh, don't burn my mustache.
I'll try not to. I've never seen a turtle with a mustache before, so I will attempt to preserve it, but no promises.
This is fucking great. I love it. So yeah, y'all spend the day doing it. Argus said he's gonna try and find a job for the group by tomorrow. He can get everyone out of the care for now.
Please and thank you. I need more money. We need more money, and apparently my parents aren't gonna help me with it.
But you really are a spoiled kid, aren't you, Emily?
I'm not spoiled. I'm just asking for an extra set of hands.
Jay, do you have D&D Beyond open and Roll20?
I think so.
The world is coming to an end. Forgive me for expecting the richest people in Sevlin to want to participate a little.
So go, if you have, I do not see your thing in Roll20. There should be like a game thing open where it should say like live games, and then you would hit join game. I completely forgot that I forgot to make sure we had all the setup of like what we need like in the moment. Can you actually show me your browser screen for that?
Yeah.
Dope.
God, I was laughing so hard I started coughing.
Yeah. Again, I loved it. I love it.
Dude, Jay, I love your character already, man. He has so much drip.
And no one I think has realized what the name the name reference, which is hilarious.
I like I've heard that name. That's why I'm like I've been thinking about it.
Is it this thing?
Okay, let me take a look here and do this. Yes, launch game.
Okay.
And is the plugin started up? At the yes it is. Cool.
It is? Okay, cool.
Okay,
there
click the
he
X.
is.
Yep, and there you are. Now you're in Roll20 here. If you want to turn on dark mode, you can with that moon thing. Yeah. With that,
Okay.
yeah, okay. So the way that we'll do this, go to so you can stop sharing your screen now just because it'll show your character sheet. With
Gotcha.
that, go to D&D Beyond. And when you're in there, I want you to go into near the center of your sheet. There should be a thing that says history. I would like you to click on the number next to it. And when it asks you for a public roll, I would like you to hit OK.
Okay. Wait, did that do it?
Let's see. It does.
Oh wait, it didn't ask me for a public roll. It just rolled. Let me refresh the page.
Oh, D&D Beyond might not be on. So go to the Roll20 tab and then click on the extension, and then at the bottom there might be a this campaign kind of thing.
Okay.
Let's see. What happens in... So I do see the history. Okay, it's loading for some reason. It's taking a while to load.
Yeah, it's really laggy on my screen.
That's weird. Oh, there we go. 19. Okay.
That's good.
So you actually do know, recognize the name that Amelie said. You know that she is actually the say that the Rotier family makes some of the most expensive wines out there, like really famous. From your time in Golsham, you actually know that a lot of the higher end Golshamites would actually like look out for the Rotier wines because a bunch of the wine snobs there, especially, would like just be obsessed with the stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty decent.
But yeah, so like that's just
I actually have a couple of bottles in my bag if you've got a little coin.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't be trying to Yeah.
No. See, it's gonna say I'm gonna put a lid on that. Don't try that shit here, please. It's
I
not that
was
you wouldn't
just-
get away with it. It's that please,
Wait.
one,
I was
don't try to
just
sell it to your party
teasing the
member.
turtle. I was just teasing the turtle.
Wait, how
Wow.
did you know about? Did you get that from?
I read your minds. Remember?
Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't hide the deal.
No. Honestly, she puts it Varys. He hid the most, but either way. Also, what you could tell
For a
from the
good
short time
reason.
of being around her, Jay, the secretary, Sia, is a mind reader and a telepath and telekinetic.
Oh.
Yep. But it is one of those things where you will be able to feel if she is reading your mind. When she's talking to you telepathically, you won't know it until she says something. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna let y'all do that. Y'all, the rest of the day is yours. Y'all are around in a care. Y'all are free to really do whatever. Let me move this. Yep. Again, y'all are free to do whatever for the rest of the day.
I just look at Sia and I tell Sia, there's reasons I omitted things I did, Sia. Good reasons.
I'm afraid to ask.
I don't think you want to know.
Curiosity is getting the better of me.
Is she gonna poke her head in?
All right, 1 second. So she walks up and like lean down a little bit. You were sitting last time because see, he's only like 5'3" and you're like 6'2". Just like she touches on her forehead. What are you showing her?
I show her that image, like that image specifically.
She slaps you. Varys!
That's what. Hey, I had Misha's permission. B, that's why I omitted stuff, and I had Misha's permission. She gave the A-OK. It was her idea in the first place.
Argus pokes his head out. It's like, oh what the fuck? Oh, I see y'all met Yagu, but why did Sia just scream your name? Not asking. What the fuck just happened?
I just had the biggest grin on my face at this point. Worse.
Hold up, let me see if I can roll an insight.
I don't think.
Oh shit. He was like, wait a second.
There's
Did
a reason there was a second thank you yesterday.
Argus, do not encourage him. I'm not going to encourage him as he walks in front of you and like puts a hand out behind his back.
And I like behind my back give him a high, low 5.
Yeah, it's a 5. It's a low 5.
Yeah.
Yagu, you were looking at this and you're wondering like, what the fuck? These people are weirdos. What the hell is going on? You're like, what the fuck did I just get into? Let me see if Sia realizes. Yes, she does. It's Argus.
I'm in a party with children.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Literally
22.
a child.
I'm 22 out of like 180. I am a child.
I just turned 18 not too long ago.
And I'm in my 40s.
doing it.
What's your point?
Yeah, and how old are you, Finn?
25.
Okay, you're not even like that much older.
3 years is a lot of experience.
I got eaten by a dinosaur. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if you're more experienced, you would know not to go into melee combat.
So,
I know you
before,
melee combat,
okay,
you're a
how about
motherfucker.
Argus like, okay, at that, why don't y'all all get to know Yagu? As he like tries to make sure that
get to know Finn's face better.
Hey, Argus, when are you planning on thinking about sending us?
don't know yet. Still trying to find a job. Still trying to figure out what would be the best one. So yeah, as that he's still like ushering y'all out the door, trying to make sure that Amelie doesn't burn Watch Point down. And Melina.
No magic. I'm handling this guy with my bare hands. I mean,
let me
I might
see.
just-
Okay, yeah, y'all don't hear Melina snickering because she rolled a 26.
There's no chance unless you roll a nat 1, we would hear Melina snickering.
No, none of y'all's passives are high enough.
I mean, I've got a decent passive, but you're probably still right.
She has a plus 15 to stealth. The lowest she can
Okay,
roll
well,
and
that's-
succeed is a 17.
Yeah.
Well,
so, like,
that's still.
Yeah, so like I guess as we go down, I just look at Yago and I go, so since you're part of the party, you should probably let you know, like, I guess what I do. I'm like, I just get really angry, and then I punch people, and I let myself get punched for the party. And that's pretty much my job.
Nice. So I know that I won't ever have to take any punches. It's good to know.
You see, in theory, yes, but the last time we fought something, the thing went after Amali instead of me, and like I took no damage that fight.
I would also
So
like,
I will try to get in. I'll try to get in your way.
as a DM to the audience, I would also like to point out that the tankiest member of the party is actually Yagu with the second highest hit point total and the second highest AC of the party combined.
How much? Do you mind me asking how much HP you have?
Look at it! It's on the screen! He is a level 5 bard with 48 HP! This man is a unit!
He also has, dude, those are good stats. 18 con.
He rolled pretty. I had him re-roll a couple times because things were either too good or too bad.
Yeah.
Jay, what was it like? 5 times in a row you rolled above an 85?
Dude, that shit's bonkers. Like,
Yeah, it took me so long to get took us so long to have him roll stats that weren't like either below a 70 or above an 80.
That's some powerful drip.
At one point he hit like a 94.
Dude, this mustache packs a punch. What can I say?
So true.
You must use the power of mustache. Indubitably.
You got a beard. I'm trying to wet it.
can I grow a mustache? Is my question.
Yes, you
Do
can.
it.
Because I am half human. Let's go.
Wait, yeah, no, you're half human. And the deeds are dominant.
Facial hair.
Facial hair, Varys. Yes.
I need to
Jay,
add
you
that-
have already inspired greatness.
I need to add that into my Hero Forge mini.
Yes. But yeah, with that, yeah, y'all do that, and I'm sorry, go back to conversation. Is there anything y'all want to do with the rest of the day? Jay, for your character Yagu, this is your first day in a care. You literally just got here early this morning and headed straight to the River Watch. Yeah. Is there anything in particular you would like to look for?
I have no clue. I'm just following the party around.
I can help show off some of the local areas. I do have a map of a care still, and
I guess we could show him around.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you something specifically to do. I'm gonna do it now. Because one thing I forgot to do because of where you are starting. Justin, if you could refresh your D&D Beyond. I did add 50 gold to your inventory because I forgot that I was going to do that. I was going to give you 10 gold for every level you start with, just because of how late you started in the campaign.
Let's go. I'm rich.
Yep, and I did also give you your magic item already added, so you have it.
Okay, cool.
Yep, it is that green thing. If you look in inventory, it is the green thing.
Yeah. Yep, I see it.
This man's character is amazing. I love it.
Might we consider going to the Temple District and trying to figure out more about the image Varys saw?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I was asking the party.
Oh, sorry.
We could consider it, certainly. I'm not going in there with you, but we'll consider it.
And Yagu, you have no idea what they were talking about with image Varys saw.
It's golly, it's some kind of a cloud. I don't even
Yep.
worry yourself with it. Just more gods and their nonsense. I can't stand them.
Melina's gonna
Sure.
pop in. By the way, Jay, I know I sent you a picture of Melina. She has the ability to turn invisible on and off at will. She's also basically one of the world's best assassins and spies. So yeah, y'all will basically never be able to find her if she's trying to hide. She pops in. It's like, are y'all not gonna tell him about what the fuck y'all are talking about? Because it sounds pretty rad.
I was gonna
I was
mention.
about to
I was gonna
suggest
ask,
that.
are we allowed to even we can?
I mean, if he's gonna be traveling with you guys now, you may as well Fill
We
him in
should
at least a
tell
little
That's
Gary.
our
bit.
new member up to
Have
speed.
you heard about what happened in Jalandis, Yagu?
We should go to like somewhere like more secluded to talk about this rather than
Yeah.
just out in the street.
Yes.
And Jay, roll me a history check. See if that see if it works faster this time.
It's lagging still, but it's coming.
I think this happened off a session as well.
Low and steady wins the race. You know what they say about us turtles.
14. Okay, so yeah, you've heard that the son of the Dragon Lord, who is the most powerful world leader in the country, that his son was assassinated in the second largest city in there, and basically a vacation capital of this continent, the city called Jalandis. And whether or not you believe it or not, there are rumors that it was done by a massive black dragon.
Rumors.
So yeah, feel free to like respond to that question of like them saying it's like, did you write anything like with that information that you have?
Yeah, I know a little bit about what's going on.
Yep, so well,
No, you
There's a lot of
don't.
nuance to it.
yes, we should probably go like Finn suggested, somewhere a little bit more private.
Let's head to my room at the inn.
All right, so you'll head back to the Rivers Runner for a little bit. As you get in, Ina, the barkeep and owner of the establishment, who is a female Goliath, whose image I'm going to repost in Hougeki Heroes chat because I know that Jay has not seen her. He's like, oh, hey, dear, oh, hey, you'll have a new friend. Who's this? She's talking to you, by the way. Okay.
Hello, I'm Yagu.
Hello, dearie. I'm Ina. Welcome to my tavern. Jacob, if you don't put that chair down right now, I'm gonna break it over your head.
Jacob,
Sorry,
we've been over this.
Ina. And then it's like, sorry about that, dearie. You know, sometimes people get a little bit rowdy when they get drunk, and you have to, tell them say what to do.
Jacob is a problem, Ina. You need to deal with him.
He just gets a little bit too excited.
Can I? If you need someone to.
Where are you from, dearie?
I'm from Golsham.
Golsham.
Fucking
Nice.
Jacob.
What part of Golsham? Are you from like near Faquan or?
Yeah, Fake one.
Oh, lovely. Love that city. It's nice. Yeah, well, I heard about what happened at Kava. I'm sorry, guys, but your new friend seems so nice. Would you like cookies?
Cookies, yes.
I would
Yes,
like
ma'am.
a cookie, actually. I think I'll take one.
Yagu, would you like one first?
Of
Yes,
course.
please.
Yes. So the way to describe Ina, Jay, is imagine giant muscle grandma.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
That is what she does. Muscle grandma who will suplex someone if they try to start a fight in her tavern. Because she is a bartender who is also a drunken master monk. That as she passes out cookies, it's like, well, Kaba's moved out. I think for his room. Oh wait, no, wait, y'all's rooms are now at the guild hall, but I guess they're still preparing. Do y'all need a room for the night or something?
Oh, well, we're probably going to be heading out tomorrow as well, or soon.
Fair enough. You're just looking for somewhere quiet to talk or something.
Yeah.
All right. Mort's not here, so y'all can head upstairs for a moment.
Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all head up the stairs.
Before
Say,
I
Yaku, it
ask
takes you a little bit more just because, like, turtles are naturally very heavy. So, like, you're trying very to make sure not to, like, step on certain parts of the stairs just because they may snap off it because you're used to this at this point. But then you'll see just, a simple, like, kitchen-style area. Like, if you've ever been in an old person's house, you know how the kitchen style looks. This is basically how it is.
Hi, but before I go up, can I ask Ina something quickly?
What can I help you with, dearie?
So, Aina, the 2 letters I said, did you get... Was there like a no return kind of a thing? Like, you know what I mean?
Haven't got back anything, dude.
No, that's fine. That's just... Huh. No, I have an idea. No, don't worry about it. It's honestly not a big deal. I just have an idea. And you hear me, she hears me mumble, like, fucking Azura as I walk up the steps.
With that, yeah, you're upstairs now. And then Melina snaps her fingers and she pops out of invisibility. Kicks up her feet, obviously, in a chair that is, like, very heavily used. Mort's gonna be so pissed when he finds out I sat in his chair. It's gonna be
How's he gonna
great.
find out that you sat in his chair?
She she leads her head back and and you see that she's actually put a little note on there that says like Melina was here.
He'd know then. So who wants to give the breakdown to Yagu? Like, do we do the Smarks Notes version or the entire thing?
Smart notes.
We can do the Sparks Notes version.
Okay. TLDR. Big Black Dragon killed Raphael. We saw that in Jalandis. Apparently, Big Black Dragon was apparently sealed by the gods in Big Mountain, Kurum. We were investigating Kurum and we saw that. The dude being released. And another TLDR is apparently there are weapons that the gods have made to kill this thing.
Should mention the trio we've seen.
Yes, sorry. There was 3 people: Haglet, Black Dragonborn, Nora, a UNT, Khan, a necromantic Kobold Wizard,
Mhm.
who were...
Just I would like you to roll me one more history check. There's a very specific part of this that actually has a very low DC for you in particular.
At 1 second, let me roll my turtle dice real quick.
Yes. It should get better next week though. But there again, like it will be very hard for you to not hit this DC. I mean, you fucking killed it. With a natural 20, you actually know specifically who they say. When they say Karn, you actually know something that like none of the party knows. You know that Karn specifically was a prodigious student at the university, at the Grand College until about 5 or so years ago. You actually heard about him being like publicly thrown out by the guards and being exiled from Feiquan for practicing necromancy and trying to break into the Bard Archive. So with that, you know that like that is some of the worst shit you can do in Feiquan outside of murdering somebody or attempting acts of terrorism, and you know this. Say in addition to that, with that natural 20, that he was also the adopted son of one of the leading members of basically the deans of the Grand College, who was actually the person that was forced to exile his own foster son as a result of this. And he's basically never been seen in Golsham since. You actually very much do know of that name. The others you don't really know of, but you definitely know the name Karn, and it would surprise you to hear about him again.
Yeah, Karn, necromantic visit, I think. Nora, UNT, Haglet. The 3 of them were the ones doing the summoning. And yeah, that's the TLDR of the TLDR.
It should also bear mention that no matter what you decide, if you decide to hang out with us or not, whatever we told you in this room stays in this room.
Oh, and I guess I should also mention, if you hang out with us enough, God's gonna start showing up. And like, you might hear whispers of your name and shit like that.
Honestly, I'd be hooked on that alone. Oh, and by the way...
Melina, you asked us if we were high when we last told you this.
Oh, I know. I mean, again, it was a lot to absorb in the moment. I mean, I believe you because of the fact that, if Sia read your minds and said it, it's got. I was like, I believe you, but at the same time, also, if you don't stick around with them and you do start spreading that shit around, it's not them that you'll know about. That's that you'll have to worry about. It's me. She Basically, you can see Melina's right arm. You haven't really like noticed this thus far, but you could tell that one of her arms is actually a prosthetic. She flexes, and then out of the wrist pops out a little bit of a blade. Just a gnarly looking like serpentine dagger. You also know that Melina is considered one of the greatest assassins in the world, to the point that she actually has the nickname the Copperhead. So yeah.
Look, my turtle mustache is sealed.
Good. She retracts the blade. It's like perfect.
Also, just how's Sferiagu? I feel like you guys are just throwing him into the literal fire by putting him in those. Like, no offense, Yagu. You seem like a really great guy.
Yeah, are you okay with this?
Yeah, we've almost imprisoned in Jalandis, and you guys are putting him with us. Like, is this fair to someone?
Don't look at me.
We need all the help we can get.
I didn't make the choice. Remember, Argus is the boss, so I don't have to be.
Look, I've been waiting for an opportunity to prove myself and adventure my whole life. This is the
Here's you an
opportunity that I
opportunity,
need.
kid. Go
That
fight
is
a
a
dragon.
goal I can. That's a goal I can get behind.
Yeah, like I can respect that. I asked a dragon to punch me. I can't.
Wait. Which one?
For his unfortunate passing, I asked Raphael to punch me. Misha punched me as well, and then I asked Raphael to do it.
Oh, how'd that feel? Also, by the way, Argus told me that he mentioned her to you, hoping y'all would be set up. How did that go?
I try to keep a straight face.
I don't think you can match a dirty 20 for deception, can you?
Can I try?
You can try!
I don't know if I can, but I try because
Actually, is it a dirty 20? It is a... No, I'm sorry, it is a 22. She rolled really low.
It has to be a nat 20. It's my deception. It's not a nat 20, it's a 17. It's a really good roll. If it was anyone, that's not Melina.
Yeah, literally, it's the rogue. So it's like, oh, I pegged that. Also, I love that girl. Awesome.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, she is. But okay, with that, why don't we figure out? Why don't y'all figure out what else y'all want to do for the day? I think y'all are doing that kind of thing. Yagu, you know what you're running into. Welcome to the Riverwatch, the most dysfunctional, but yet somehow the greatest guild. Actually, no, we're not the most dysfunctional.
No, that's
our leader isn't called the Dead Man.
I mean,
also our guild hall isn't called the Shithole.
I mean, what is it? The Siths are pretty dysfunctional.
No.
Plastic runs a tight
as much
ship.
as I hate the bitch,
Plastic runs a tight ship.
Plastique, I get it. I like Plastique, but as much as I hate the bitch, I have to admit, the Lost Ones are probably worse. I mean, Oro literally calls the guild hall the shithole.
It's catchy and easy to remember, at least.
Fortunately, so is he.
Yeah.
God, he better not show up here. I'm gonna have to skin him alive.
Well, I am going to attempt to look for some cookbooks, get a little more chefing experience under my belt. But other than that, I'm still fuming over my parents.
I actually had one thing I want to do. Holy shit, Finn, stop trying to kill us all.
We'll say the first thing done, because Finn's been mentioning it the whole session, is the Temple District.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Also, they explained that they, do y'all want me to, like, give the TLDR too about, like, the fist in the sky thing? Or do y'all want to do that?
Yeah, you can do that. So
basically, another thing, Jay, that happened is that, another thing they did tell you is that, along with, like, all the other gods thing that they've seen, like, that, Jose saw, or that Josaku saw a aspect of Tyr, the god of truth and justice.
I don't tell him any of my god shit.
Yeah, and Finn hasn't said anything about, like, Mask and drinks, I think. But with that, Varus also says apparently he believes he heard a god's voice on the wind saying his last name, and the clouds form a fist in front of them. So the plan is to go to the Temple District and see about seeing if they could find any sort of like iconography about stuff with gods with fists. Let's say they use fists as their icons. All right. So is that the plan? Everybody cool with going to the temple district first?
Yes.
All right. Going ahead, we'll say that everybody starts to head over there. Melina does the snapping, turn invisible thing again.
I just look over at Melina and I'm like, you mind helping us search as well? You're gonna be with us anyway.
I know what you're trying to do.
I actually don't. I'm literally.
You
asking
know
for
she
help.
has a passive perception of like 24.
Oh, you Hyper knows what I'm trying to do. Yes.
No, like I know what you're trying to do. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna let you do it.
All I'm saying is, Varus is telling her, based on what Varus knows.
What the fuck? Might as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Basically, what he's abusing is the fact that Melina has expertise and perception has a plus 15 modifier.
I didn't realize it was that high. I just thought it was high.
She has a very high passive perception. Her passive perception is 28. Like, again, even with Finn, he cannot match her passive perception. He would need a natural 20 to sneak around her.
God damn it.
Again, it's not that Finn is bad. It's that I gave Melina one canon, I would say one normal feat, and one feat that was never released from Unearthed Arcana. It was never put into a book because people were trying to avoid this exact interaction. And it's observant and perceptive.
Damn it, she would see me.
It's okay, Finn. It's okay.
Nope.
You're gonna be better than her, Finn.
Legitimately, it is just the fact that observant and perceptive together are a fucking busted ass combination. For those of you that don't know at home, what Observant does is Observant gives you the ability to read lips as long as you can see it. It also gives you a +5 to your passive perception and passive investigation. So, like, just things that you will just notice out of the corner of your eye. What Perceptive gives you, and this is the one that was actually never released into the thing, just because people determined it is broken. You gain proficiency in the perception skill. If you are already proficient, you gain expertise in it. Being in a lightly obscured area does not impose disadvantage on your wisdom checks if you can both see and hear. What was really broken is the fact that it could give you expertise on top of the fact that with observant, you also get your passive perception buffed. So that way also as a rogue, it would basically give you 5 expertises at such a low level. So as a result, even without having like a maxed out wisdom, Melina still has a +20. I would say has a 28 in perception, which is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, but yeah, and also Jay, for an example, they're like actively perceiving something is something like if you're actively looking for it. Passively, it's just like if you notice something out of the corner of your eye. If somebody's like, trying to do something like a little bit like shady out of that. Like, no one in the party's getting shit on Melina. And also, with that, let's say everybody goes to the temple district. I would like the entire party to roll me perception checks.
My exhaustion is gone because I took a long rest.
Yes, you did.
Perception or investigation?
Perception. Actually, I will let you choose between the two, between perception and investigation. I will let you choose.
Not 20, baby.
Not 20. Okay, for a total of
24.
24. Okay. And he still didn't beat Melina?
No shit, dude.
She rolled a 12. She rolled a 12 for a total of 27. No, okay.
So our destinies should be decided by us.
Fuck.
So yeah, okay, now let me pull up the list of gods, that way I can see like what all wants. God damn it. Okay. I gotta find that list of gods that I posted. It's here, and then I need to do this. And then go here. Okay. So when you get there, you ask a local guard that frequently patrols the district. I'm going to say that because of the natural 20 and the 27, I'm actually going to go off your natural 20 rather than Melina's thing. Just because she makes I'm going to say that because of that, she makes a suggestion. Why don't you ask Josiah over there? He's frequently seen patrolling Temple District. And we'll say that you see that as a result. And as a result, you get to ask. It's like, okay, hey, Josiah, do you know any gods that would specifically have a fist as their iconography, right? Or like storm clouds or whatnot.
Yeah, I mentioned those two in particular.
Well,
Do you know?
fist
And something
storm,
related to stuff.
fist and storm clouds. I mean, the obvious one that comes to mind is Cord. He's got a temple up the road. Just like his is a fist holding lightning bolts. For storms, I mean, be like Umberly. It's not really a temple here for her. We're too far inland for that shit.
What's the name again?
Valkyr, there's not really any. I mean, there's a tiny temple, but it's still too far inland for a lot of stuff for Valkyr. Uh, Other gods like fists and thunderbolts. I mean, if you want like just a hand or a fist, I mean, you could have like Helm has a gauntlet, Orm has a gauntlet. You want like storm stuff and like clouds, Talos. Of course, you're not gonna find much here for him. Apparently, dude's kind of a dick. Uh,
Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck Phil. Bitch Queen. Umberly, which again, you're not gonna. She doesn't have a temple here. We're too far inland for that. Tempest maybe. Yeah, so there's like a start. Is there any particular temple y'all would like to start with?
Do I go Cord? It's the biggest temple, guys.
My money's on Cord.
Oh my God,
Okay.
as well. Do you mind if I go in alone?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for it.
Varys. I will say, because of the kind of gods that they are, in the section that you are, you will find small temples to I'll say you will find one for Umberly, you will find one for Valkyr, you will find one for Cord, and you will find one towards Talos. The Umberly and Talos ones are much smaller than those of Tempest, Cord, and Valkyr, but even then, like the one for Valkyr especially is like pretty small. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you want to check out the Cord? It is definitely the biggest of like the ones that you can find that are related to like storms and stuff. Because I'll say with the passive perception, that you can pretty much tell like it's not Helm.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and I did roll a nat 20.
Yeah, you rolled nat 20, so you figure like you can realize like you took one look at like the Helm signal because it's like a gauntlet and realized nah, that ain't it.
And plus, if I was with a priest of Helm as well, right?
Yeah.
So
so you would like just know off the top of your head that it's not.
I'll walk into the temple of God.
All right. What brings you to the temple, brother?
Yeah.
As you see an imposing Goliath with thunder like lightning bolt tattoos that join like in the center of his chest. You see he's basically like shirtless, leather gauntlets on, like loincloth, everything, and this dude is jacked. About the same height as you though. What can I help you with, brother?
Just visiting, really?
Visiting. Not many come just to visit the Temple of Cord.
I'm trying to find some answers.
About?
Oh my God. Science?
If Cord usually does give signs, in all of the legends, he is very direct.
And quick question. I did remember you telling me this. The voice I heard was male, right?
It was male, yes.
So Umberly, the bitch queen, gets kicked out.
Umberly does get kicked out. I was wanting to see if you would remember
Yeah,
that.
because that's what I said. Okay. You are a priest of God. You probably, or you obviously know better than me. Would a direct sign be just throwing something out there like my name whispered into my head, as well as me seeing a fist in the sky?
I've
Especially when
never
it.
I've never seen a sign of the god directly himself. I am a brother of his faith, but at the same time, Ford tends not to meddle in the affairs of mortals, according to the legends. Usually only when his strength is demanded. But a whisper does not sound.
That narrows things down a
But
bit.
it would not be surprising with the fist in the sky. But as he points back to the altar, and you see on the banner in the front is actually a fist, similar to the one that you saw in the sky, holding 3 lightning bolts.
There was no lightning bolts in the fist I saw.
It would be pretty difficult for lightning bolts to manifest with that. Where did you see this vision?
It was on a beach. I was on a beach.
I wish I could tell you more, brother, but if you
Would
saw a
you?
fist in the sky, well, he indicates the symbol.
Yes.
And also, you looked as if one that Cord would choose.
There are, and with no disrespect to COD, there are, as far as I've been told, other gods that have similar symbols, a fist. Would you be able to help, like, maybe narrow that down? I know there's
Whispers and a cloud fist, correct?
yes, a whisper of my last name and a cloud fist.
And your last name is?
Rivers.
How did this voice sound?
Uh, it was male. Uh,
That
it
eliminates the
was
bitch queen.
yes. Um, it wasn't demanding or imposing. It wasn't weak by any means. I would say gentle, like just a calm whisper of my last name. It was the one thing I can see is it was a very calm whisper. Like that was
Cord is known for maintaining control over his emotions. Calmness isn't quite an indicator. The whisper is unusual compared to the legends, but it is not unheard of. There have been legends of Cord talking to chosen warriors in whispers because of the loss of the gods not interfering directly. But usually he sends direct signs. The fist in the sky would be more of his modus operandi.
yes,
Understand
but
what I mean?
it's the whisper that's throwing me off as well. And you mentioned to me, Hyper, the other gods of Valka, Tempest,
That was the
Umbly.
ones that the guards suggested as the most likely based on the fact that you gave because you told him you did not tell the guard about the whisper. I will say you told the guard about the fist in the clouds.
The other gods that I was told of, I asked the god, was Tempest, Valkor, Talos. Obviously not Umbly. I don't know if any of
Tempest,
them fit
Valkyr,
the.
Talos, and a couple other gods with like fist symbols, but
Yeah.
most of the rest of them that he told you about with fist symbols, they didn't have like anything to do with like the beach, the sky, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because like you specifically asked about those kind of things.
Yeah.
Right? With that, yeah, he says, I wish I could help you more, brother. But if it is the Lord of Strength that is speaking to you, it would be wise to remain vigilant. He does finally test you.
Thank you.
Lord does not accept the weak. Lord accepts only the strongest. Accepts only the most vigorous, sound of mind and body. Must be ready to test you.
Thank you. Thank you for the help, brother. I like.
And he
I give
basically
no.
like does this kind of thing where he does like slams his fist to the point like you can tell it's like a slap against it and then does like a little bow.
I do the same thing, and for his help, I drop off a gold coin offering somewhere.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
Yeah. This is bad. This is a 13.
13. Okay, you actually still hit it because I lower the DC immensely to natural 20.
Okay.
As you get back onto the street, surrounded by these temples, there's something in sounds like it's inside of a almost as if some like the wind and water for a moment, and it's gone. Faint. Not there. Legit, if you had not rolled a natural 20, this probably would not have happened. Opportunity.
This is as I walk out of the temple.
Like you were standing in the center, you're heading back towards the group, but you were standing basically like it's almost a semicircle. The way that they did the storm gods and like all like the gods like that kind of thing, they did it in like a semicircle. Like Cord in the middle, like Valkyr and Tempest on the sides. Tempest is being like the second biggest, and then like Valkyr being the third, with like little things of also with uh the Talos, Umberlee, and oh my god, that was one other god I had in this list. What the fuck was it? Uh Talos, that one, not that one. Oh, Melora. Melora also has a temple in that area, which they would have also told you Melora because Melora is also a goddess of like nature, but also of the sea.
When I hear that, right, I just look up and I'm just like, give me one more sec, and I look at the Temple of Valko, and can I go visit that?
Go for it.
Yeah, I go, what? Because you said that I heard like
You heard it almost was like almost as if like the crashing of waves, like the sound, like like the vigorous sound of waves that happens when a storm hits.
Mhm.
That's the kind of thing, like a storm on the ocean, kind of like you heard almost like a wave crashing here. That's what I'm trying like was getting at, like the wind in think of a storm. You said you want to go to Valkyr?
Yeah.
So it's small. There's only one guy in it. You do it. It's like, hello. I'm a little bit surprised. We don't usually get many visitors here. What can I help you with today?
Well, brother, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase.
I will be right back. I might miss a couple of things, but I'll try not to be out too long.
Nope, take your time, Emily. I just oh, fuck. I was on a beach one recently. I saw a fist appear in the sky, and I heard my name being whispered in my ear. I just visited the Temple of Kord because I'm trying to figure out what all this is about. And as I exited, I heard the sound of waves. Like as I was standing in the middle of the road, I heard the sound of waves crashing my ear.
So 1 second. He like opens your eye up. Not high.
No, but gods and I'm part of an adventuring party. I used to be friends with one of my party members is a cleric. Often got visions of like godly shit. So I figured,
Oh. Well,
listen, man, when I'm
so what brings you here?
trying to figure out what this is. Storm god, storm gods, storm gods.
I mean, yeah, but you're also converted in the square. There are like 6 temples. Way
Yeah,
you
I'm
like.
gonna try. I'm gonna try out all of them.
I mean, okay. Do you have any questions for me?
What's Walker about? Like, is he like chill dude, pissy guy?
I mean, Valkyr's usually like the quietest of the least violent. I'll tell you that one.
Oh,
I mean, then again, look at it. You have to compare it to. And you think about it with like Cord, a god of strength and battle, Tempest, the god of war, Talos, the god of chaos, Umberlee, whose name is literally the sea bitch, Melora, who's known for like the chaos of nature. Uh, Valkyr's pretty chill.
I mean, that sounds really nice right now.
What?
Pretty chill part.
I mean, it's more so. I say chill, but it's more so he just does it. It's more people give their thanks to Valkyr, go out onto the waves. You do it for safe travel, and happens occasionally. It does.
Huh?
I don't know what to tell you much more than like
No, I mean,
he's the patron saint of sailors.
yeah, don't worry about that. No, thank you. I'll drop off another gold coin here. Just This I think is more so based on the fact that Varus grew up in Galdron. He might have heard. Would he have probably heard of Valka before? Just because, like,
Roll me a
sailing and stuff.
religion check.
Bro, my religion's dog shit.
I
so-
know it is. I also know you are not very religious.
No.
This is actually a decent DC.
Not 20.
Fucking kidding me?
I can send you a picture.
Motherfucker.
I'm
Okay.
taking a picture of the shit.
Excuse me. Where are you from?
I'm from Galdron.
A legend. Say that Golren is Elistros City, but it wasn't always legend. That Valkyr is actually the god that founded the world's greatest.
Oh, shit.
All I've got.
Thank you for the help, brother. That is.
I crafted that legend like 4 months ago
Not 20.
because I figured it's like, okay, you also found the world's greatest port, but the god of sailors. Yeah, that's all you got. It literally took the natural 20.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, you know what? Thank you so much for the help. That's all as much as I could ask. Can I drop off a gold coin as an offering? Just as a thank you.
And are you gonna go do this to the rest of the temples?
I don't want to waste everyone else's time.
You're good.
There's
Because
one other thing I would like to do before the session ends.
Yeah, so I don't want to waste everyone's time. So I figured, like, you know what?
I can send it to you. We can talk about that part later.
Yeah,
I think. It's just,
Yeah.
Okay. So, anything else anybody wants to do while they are in a care?
Yeah, maybe just grab a cookbook or two, but other than that.
All right. Any specific kind of cooking you were looking for?
Well, actually, I was curious if they had any Karem cuisine or anything like that,
Kuramese,
or recipes. Yeah.
Roll me a perception check. I will say this is a very high DC because of the fact that the Kuramese are still like a tribal country, and you pass it, you actually do find a book on Kuramese cuisine.
Nice. Fuck yes.
Take let's say 4 coppers out of your inventory. Because it is a rare book and they only had one of them in. The DC was 20 actually.
All right. How much is 1 copper? Like, okay,
Pod role playing is Omni IRL.
No, I don't know how to do this.
So what I want you to do is
what
you do is you go to your inventory, and when it says there add or take away currency, all right, when you like click on it, you click on the money symbol. You want to do say you want to count up 4 of the coppers and then hit the remove button.
Okay, yeah, I already tried that and it didn't do anything.
I can remove them for you if you would like.
It's
not that I need help. I just don't understand.
Sometimes you have to convert it to gold. You have to convert it to copper to remove copper. Because it thinks you have 0 copper. That's why I had to convert mine.
Oh, right. Okay, so let me convert one of your silver to coppers. And
it just needs to be a silver piece, and then I can.
Refresh your page. I already did it for you.
Okay, thank you.
And now you can remove the 4 coppers. I didn't realize that it would stop you there.
Yeah, I didn't either. All right, there we are. 4 copper has been removed from my inventory. I have 6 left. All right, and I have a Kurumi's cookbook now.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, everyone else. Is there anything else you would like to do for the night, or for the day, or the night?
Real quick, can I like look and see if there's someplace I can get like an engagement, like a cheap looking fake engagement ring?
Absolutely. How cheap are you looking for?
Just something that looks passable, but like isn't expensive at all.
Million suits. What you looking for, Finn? Hold up.
Something.
Let me roll stealth to see how stealthily she's saying this to you. Okay, she rolled a 30. Only you can hear this.
It's just for contingencies.
Okay. I'm like super cheap.
Yeah, something cheap that just looks like it could be an engagement ring.
Give me 10 gold. Actually, no. Say that. Give me 5.
Okay, I'll give her 5.
He comes back later with a passable-looking engagement ring after about 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Anyone asks where you got that? Find out that you told him it's me. I will kill you.
I do not doubt that for a second. You also rejected me once before, so I would not tell that to anyone.
Wasn't thinking about it like that, but there you go.
I'm gonna go now.
Oh, and remember, I'm gonna follow you.
Finn can't be the follower anymore. There's people following him now.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything else?
That's it for me, Chief.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say before the day ends, to show friendship to my new companions, if I could play my bagpipes for them.
Yeah!
By all means.
I want to hear this.
No, this man asked me what are the trolliest instruments in D&D. I told him the war gong and the bagpipes.
I want to hear this.
By all means.
I don't actually have bagpipe music to play in terms of the in game, but
Frick!
actually let me see if I can find one. What's that?
We want bagpipes.
We
want
want
Bagpipe.
bagpipes.
Bagpipe.
Are we actually?
Bagpipes.
I'm actually trying to find this right now. It will take me a
Bagpipes.
second. I don't think
Bagpipes.
Roll20 actually has bagpipes off the top. But in the meantime, just roll me
No.
a performance check.
Let's go!
Okay, I'm now really mad at this site because there's actually a song called Bama Country, but there's nothing that has the bagpipes. I'm actually really mad about that as someone from Bama. Okay, but yeah, we'll say, I will find you some bagpipe music for next week and we can do it then, but, as you do it, you fucking kill it, and y'all realize, this turtle knows how to fucking play the bagpipes!
Let's go!
Whoa.
Nice. Better than the alternative.
Also, I forgot he has a plus fucking 11 for performance! He rolled a 7 and got an 18! Bards and rogues, man! Bards and rogues! That's what you have to look forward to, by the way, Phil.
Yeah.
Hype, I don't want to take up anyone's time or anything, so off screen, could Josaku have started teaching me how to use a katana? Off screen.
Yeah, we'll say that y'all do that also, like, with your time in the day, y'all visit by the thing. Yeah, we'll say that y'all do that off screen.
Yeah, I just want that off.
Let's go.
Alright. So we'll say,
Josaku-sensei?
yeah, y'all end the night, heading back to Watch Point. Yagu, you see that they have actually prepped a room for you, next to where everyone else's would be, so you go in and sleep there. They also got you a reinforced bed, because they know turtles would break the normal beds.
Yeah, I'm thick.
Yes. No, y'all don't understand. Jay, do you mind reading them off your height and weight?
Yeah, 5'9", 420 pounds.
My
Turtles?
goodness.
Turtles
man
are
is a
literally,
unit.
yeah, turtles are thick as shit. There's a
Wait, you're
reason that they have a base
420?
AC of 17.
420.
420, yeah.
420, baby!
I told you, this man weighs 420. He's a 48 HP bard, a turtle who plays the bagpipes and has a fucking war gong. I love this character. And his name is literally Master Oogway backwards.
That's what it was!
Is this a League reference?
No, like
No,
Master
it's Kung
Oogway
Fu
from
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
The turtle from Kung Fu Panda. His name is Yagu Retsam, which is Master Oogway backwards, and I fucking love it.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, you need to. It's amazing.
It's really good, fellow.
Yes, that was like, just realize how memey he could go with his character. He was like, that was basically his reaction was, my time has come. So yeah, we'll say everybody wakes up. They're at the guild hall. They get breakfast. Argus then eventually comes over. It's like, yo, you guys. We really need to get a name for you guys. By the way, y'all think of anything yet?
I mean, Finn's been throwing a few names. They're all pretty good. I think
Anything?
that's like
I nudge
Oh,
Finn.
Short
oh,
now.
wait, was that?
yeah, that's cue for you to
nudge
like and I push him forward as well.
Do I just go down the list or?
Yeah, just like maybe Argus can help you.
Hit me.
Well, there's Blackfire, the Chaos Brigade, which Amelie suggested, Easy Company, the Uncrowned, Fire and Nice. This one doesn't really fit anymore. Amelie and her Fantastic Four.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely
The
not.
That wasn't even my idea.
Rejected. Oh, I call
The-
bullshit there.
It wasn't. I was the one that came up with the Chaos Brigade idea.
Okay, that one wasn't bad. A
Although
little cheesy, but not bad.
the Irregulators,
Oh, that one's good.
the Rivers Raiders, or the Rivers Rangers.
We actually already have both of those.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The Fire Dragons, which was Kaba's suggestion, and that's it.
I did like Uncrowned.
Brand doesn't sound bad.
Irregulators sounded good as well. What do people want? I will make up a straw poll right now.
Jose, what are you thinking?
There are a few things that I deny, so I'll leave it up to you guys.
No, I want your vote on which one you like the best. Just which one you like the best. Hit me.
Irregulators, probably.
Odd.
It's not fair to vote for my own suggestion.
Nope, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Go for it.
Well, I mean, out of all of them, I kind of liked the Chaos Brigade the best.
Yes, brilliant. Okay. Hedge.
I like Irregulators as well.
Okay. Phil.
Do I have to vote?
Just which one do you like best?
I'll go with the Irregulators, I guess.
Regulators. Okay, actually, at that point, that would actually have a majority. So say, okay, so why don't we call you the regulators for now? If you'll come up with something different that y'all want, we'll put it in.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that was a majority, so there's
Fine.
no chance in being that vote. Yeah, okay, so the party has officially... They have a name! I can call them something!
Who yelled at?
No, that's me. That's Hyper.
Oh, okay, that's how I was like, who the fuck? I
So,
was like, did
all
you
right.
just get it?
No, but speaking of which, oi, see ya. The boss, pack your shit. Y'all are all going somewhere. Wait,
Where are we going?
you're sending me with them? Yep. The 6 of you
Quick,
are
Argus,
going on a trip.
why are you putting in more people with us?
Simply put, this thing asks for 6. And
Yeah.
given the fact that you four fuckers have one person who's new and one person who is capable, but at the same time, useless in other areas. Hey, you know I'm right.
I am going to skin you.
He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about Sia.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's why Sia said, "Hey." Because remember, when he walked in and introduced you to her, he literally had you say he literally showed you how klutzy she is when not using her telepathy.
So stand in front of Sia.
Yep. And then also you have Yagu here. I figured y'all fuckers can we'll help protect the ship. There's a merchant ship that is heading back to your neck of the woods. I'll say there, Yagu. So I figured you can actually help them when y'all get there. Y'all are going to escort a merchant ship because there have been ships in the area getting attacked. I figured, they said that they wanted 6. Reward is 600 gold.
That's good money.
Good money. And y'all basically get to protect the ship. But y'all are headed all the way. Y'all are heading into Golsham. Y'all aren't going all the way to Fakon. Y'all are going to Rosve. So, for stream and party, Rosve is right here.
Where is Roswell? Could you hover over it?
It should be on. Yeah, okay, right here. Oh
I'm
wait,
not
it
seeing
might
your
be.
mouse. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, so we did go to Golsham and we went to Larabat.
Yeah, y'all went to Ladabat, but that's like much further south.
And we'll be taking a ship up to Golsham.
Yep, y'all will taking a ship. And yeah, y'all will be there. Y'all will be gone at least a week. In addition, I had to submit a report to the Unity today. Snyder told me not to have y'all do any more investigating in it. Personally, I say fuck that. As he shows a thing of basically like something where it shows him basically like arguing with the Uniter in the Unity chambers, which looks like
Oh, he
this.
shows like a he shows us like a video or something?
No, it's just a picture
Okay.
that is on it. He's handing it to you. It's like, I had to see him make this up just that way you can tell that he was not happy. I'm not happy in that picture either because I am lying through my fucking teeth. When y'all are in Rosve, what I want y'all to do, I'm gonna have one of the think tank see if they can send someone down to Rosve, see if they can tell y'all anything they can find in the college about the reveries. And he's saying this like in a low tone because like you see there's not many people around. You can tell Argus made sure that almost nobody's around because basically everyone who's going on this trip. What up? Melina rolled a 27, so none of y'all detect her.
Wait, are we? And I lower my voice. I'm like, are we looking for reveries?
No. But while you're up there, you'll be close to one of the greatest sources of knowledge in all of Abilene. It'll be pretty easy. If there's going to be information anywhere, y'all can get it. That's also why I'm sending Sia, because she will know how to look for it. And
Yeah.
if I sent Sia up to there on just for no reason, people will start to get suspicious. If I actually send my intern on a job with adventurers, and also I can argue the fact that I'm sending her out because I know that there will also be a new person to teach some of the rules and regulations of, and you'll be sending out with 4 people who have some seasoning as adventurers.
And just checking, does anyone know about us from Jalandis?
Not particularly Rosny, but I asked for Rosny's discretion, and not a very hard thing to get. Oh. Y'all will be heading up. The captain will be here in about, looks at the clock, 20 minutes? No, wait. Hey, you'll get to meet the captain. Let's say he's a guy named Fergus. The library's actually in Fei Quan, but he asked the tank to see if there's any information that you can get and then deliver to Rosve. Yep. With that, and that's what was said. With that, you'll meet it again. It's a guy named Fergus. All right, guys. So you're going to be the guys protecting my ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're docked about. I would say we're docked about an hour's ride north of the city. Because as y'all saw on the map of Akir, there's a wide ass river. That river is actually like, about half a mile wide. So yeah, you're going up. Or get to it. And do y'all remember the question I asked you earlier? Floors or cannons?
Oh boy.
This motherfucker has cannons.
As you'll get into the ship, welcome to the South Wind.
Whoa.
This bitch has cannons. Y'all either had a ship with 4 floors on it. There was also a bigger map, bigger thing, or you had the ship with magical cannons.
Okay, maybe cannons were the better choice.
Nice.
As y'all
I don't
start,
know.
let's say y'all go in, get up to that. Once y'all are, riding towards it, he says, "Welcome to the South Wind. My ship. Anyone breaks anything, they are fucking paying for it. If anyone sets my ship on fire, I will fucking make sure that I send them the bill."
Pretty nice ship.
Thank you.
I just kind of roll my eyes. Like, I've
Really,
heard this before.
Yep. And also, if y'all damage my cargo, I will be paying you. I will be billing you for it. We're just taking up some stuff up to Rosve. Simple merchant, merchant thing. I just need this thing because yes, as you can see, yes, there are cannons, but at the same time, that ain't stopped shit. Shit apparently in a couple weeks, and I am not having the South Wind get done. This job, get paid.
What's been attacking shipments anyway?
No fucking clue.
From good.
Don't know. Again, I've heard various stories. I've heard some people say it's a storm. Some people say it is a storm itself. Some people say it's monsters. Honestly, I don't want to find out. I don't want to have to find out. Hopefully, we can avoid it. And I'm paying you basically to babysit my ship. But if not, well, you'll be happy we did this.
Need any help with the ship in general? Let me know. I used to work on ships when I was younger.
Noted. Why don't for
Yeah,
the
well,
moment you be on the lookout as we set sail. We're gonna finish packing shit up as you see a couple people like still loading some of the cargo on the ship, and then we're gonna set sail. Set sail for Rosbay. We'll look to be there in about a week's time. Going against against the wind, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult going going that way, but we'll be with the current, so won't be as long. So
that's good. Me.
make sure that we packed enough food for the rest of you for a week. Oh, by the way, we have an extra crew quarters. You four gentlemen will be sitting there. Missy, you'll be taking one of the spare officer rooms.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're sailors. We're not savages. We know how to give a lady privacy.
Well, I highly value my privacy, and I have to remind myself to make sure that y'all are rewarded for your consideration. Thank you.
And he basically nods his head in affirmation. All right. Well, once I get the cargo loaded up, everybody get on my ship. Set sail immediately. Is there anything anybody wants to do before you set sail on the South Wind?
Could I maybe in the guise of just again sorry for taking up time, helping them lift up the cargo, get a glimpse into what they're really taking?
Yeah, it's really just like various like standard cargo stuff, textiles, various like just basically normal merchant shit. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing illegal. They're not trafficking drugs. They're not like, transporting dangerous magical items. It's just like standard merchant shit. I'd have to get like a full list, but it's like, things like tobacco.
Yeah, it's just your usual merchant stuff.
Yeah, usual merchant stuff for the time period.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
Yep.
I'm gonna just take a good look at the layout of the ship.
I'm gonna find a corner and just start forging letters and stuff.
Okay. All right.
I'm still
Now,
working on that second letter to my parents. I'm still mad about that.
question for Finn: where on the ship are you planning to do this? Are you doing this downstairs in the cargo hold? Are you planning to do this on deck? Are you planning to do this in y'all's makeshift room? Where are you say in the mess?
I was
Where are
gonna
you
go
planning
into
this?
the room, into our room, I guess.
Okay. Nobody's gonna really bother you in your makeshift room. Captain will say, "It's like, here you go, guys. Don't break anything." You. He points at you, Yagu.
Yes?
That bed's yours. As he points to one, you see that most of them are wood, but this one actually has metal reinforcements on it. We have a metal chair too. should support your weight. We had
I
a
appreciate.
we had a turtle on the ship before, and they nearly crashed to the deck.
Oh,
We keep a spare bed. Say we keep one bed reinforced and one chair reinforced for that very purpose now. In my defense, I did not expect him to try and climb to the crow's nest and then fall off after getting to the second rung. Okay, but I'm sure you'll be fine, kid. Again, that's why we have the resource stuff.
Awesome! We're going on a freaking ship adventure. It's probably not gonna be for long, but
100%
We're
this
on the
motherfucker's gonna throw like naval combat.
Am I?
honestly,
Actually,
That'd bring back some
You know
bad
what?
memories.
Varys, roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
Pepe hands.
yeah.
Do
Wait,
that
sorry?
in D&D. Sorry, in Roll20, not IRL.
2DM.
Just in general. I want you to
Okay.
roll me a d20.
Let me just pull it up. A 9.
Okay. And then roll 1 through 4. 3.
Pep.
1, 3.
Pepe
Pod!
hands is floating.
Pod, I would like you to roll me a d8.
Okay.
What the
I can
fuck
do
is
this.
going on?
Okay. God, I'm excited. 4.
4. Okay. Let me look up something in particular on this. There's something very interesting that will happen here. Okay. Okay. But with that, y'all set sail on the south wind and start going on your trek up the rivers of Akare, towards the ocean. And that is where we will end tonight's session. We are going to take a break next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks because I know Jay and myself are on vacation. Hedge will be taking his wisdom teeth out, so we weren't going to have everybody here. But before we go out for night, we have to say goodbye to our friend Life, who we will dearly miss.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna miss Life so much.
Bye,
But at the same
Life.
time, we also
I'm not
thank everybody.
totally disappear.
Yeah, he's not totally disappearing. Just gonna be gone for about like the next 6 months. But still, gonna miss it. I love that image. I know y'all can't see it on the stream, so I'm about to show you. That is great. What is the plan? You're gonna find out.
Yes.
Oh,
Sean.
And just to be, and I wanted this to be public. I wanted that role to be public, just so that way everyone could see what I'm doing with this.
What are you doing with this?
I don't need to find out.
I will say, obviously,
but,
you said that there was going to be some sort of encounter on the ocean. Obviously, because we haven't had combat in a while, and it'd be great to get Jay accumulated to combat. That D20 gave you one of 5 options. I will say, y'all dodged the option that would have been the most fun for me.
oh.
I will tell you the one thing that you dodged that I was hoping that you got, but you did not dodge because it was option 4. You got option 3. I will not tell you the other 4 options, including the one that you got, but I will tell you one that you dodged, which is option 4. You dodged a malformed kraken.
Oh boy!
I knew it was gonna be a fucking kraken.
No. A malformed kraken. Which, for reference, a normal kraken has a challenge rating of 22. A malformed kraken has a challenge rating of 10.
You wait. What if we dodge the malformed kraken and we're gonna face an actual kraken?
The thing is that the malformed kraken actually had the lowest combined challenge rating out of any of your options.
Oh.
It would have been the scariest in the moment until you'll realize that it was malformed. Because it has about half the HP of a kraken and does about half the damage as well. It is imagine a kraken that has just been torn to shit. That is what you would have faced.
We
But
could have taken it.
oh no, you
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
You absolutely could have. For reference, it is legitimately, according to the rating, It is the easiest enemy you could have fought out of the 4. I'm sorry, out of the
Learning.
5. But
Way to go, Hedge.
I will not tell you what that D8 was for.
Fucking Pepper Hands. Don't just be like,
Okay.
don't blame me. Don't blame me, Phil.
I'm just kidding, Hedge.
Oh, no.
Just like me.
I will also say, y'all dodged the one I was the most worried about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Trust me, y'all dodged the one I was the most worried about killing one of you guys. So,
Fuck, we should have bought health potions and all that combos.
Ooh,
you
yeah.
forget
Did
that-
we rest at any point in time?
yeah, y'all been spending days. Yeah, y'all rested. Y'all
Okay.
also forget that Jay is a bard.
Yeah, he can do some healing.
And
Some.
I can heal too. I've been healing.
Bards
Hello.
are actually the second best healers in all of D&D, but also you have the best healing.
It's me.
You
bitch.
have the best healing druid subclass in your party too. Between a bard and a wildfire druid, you will not lack for healing. But also, I've seen what spells Justin took. He's got some dank shit in there. But with that, guys.
Dang. Wait.
Yeah, I know, dank with 420. I didn't even mean to do that. But yeah, with that, that is where we'll end the stream tonight, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We will see y'all in 2 weeks when we were doing the Tales of the Irregulators.